Good morning, everybody. Guess who didn't know where her mouse was? It might have been me. Maybe. Just saying. Morena Odi. Morena Tinakwe. Guys, haere mai. Come on in. Grab a seat, whānau. Plenty of room for everybody. I am moving my coffee away from the keyboard. Meanie will murder me until I'm dead if I spill a single drop of anything anywhere near any electrical equipment. Oh my gosh. Where's my mouse now? Okay, no, we're good. Whew. Oh my gosh. Tell you what, my to-do list is so long, I've literally just moved to the second page. This is just... Guys, I am hustling so hard. I am hustling so hard. Honestly. When people say blood, sweat and tears, they're not kidding. They are not kidding. Right. Are you in the right mode? I think I'm in the right mode. I'm in creative. There we go. That's what I'm looking for, because I know how to Minecraft. Marty's in the front row. Perfect. Marty is in the front row. Marty has her own beanbag. It is a pink beanbag. It is the most beautiful beanbag you have ever seen. It's probably a pink beanbag with unicorns all over it. Right. Tell you what. With your blanket, even better, Marty. Even better. Yesterday was a struggle, if anyone was here. It was a real struggle. And today doesn't feel as bad as yesterday, but I know it's still there. This is when your brain goes, oh, you're okay. And then everything catches on fire and you're like, okay, everything is not okay. So, oh my goodness. Kia ora, Odi. Oh, and you even know how to spell it. That is awesome. Even though it says Kia ora, it's actually Kia ora. Kia ora. Like Kia ora. You gotta say it quick. Quickly. That's all good, Paprika. It's nice to have you. How was your surf? What part of the world are you on holiday? You said you're on vacation yesterday. So whereabouts are you holidaying? Obviously somewhere warm. Somewhere where you can surf. My hat's off to anyone that has the physical ability and the flexibility and the fitness to surf, because that sure as eggs not something I can do. So, oh my gosh, Gromit, it's nice to see you even if you're only here for a little bit. We appreciate it. Same as Marty, she's only going to be here for a wee bit because she's super tired. Oh, and no. The lovely Gnu. We love our Nu. She's just the best. So I had difficulty getting out of bed, Nu. But it was... Bless you! But I did it! I got out of bed. I got past that struggle. I got dressed. I put my face on. And here I am! So I have a rough idea of what I want to do today. I'm going to keep this intro pretty short. Guys, I've been hustling so hard in the background. I've been hustling and researching. Can't wait to tell you guys about the super secret project. Ah, so big. So big. You guys are going to flip your noodles when you see it. You'll see. You feel in the struggle. You couldn't sleep last night. I'm so sorry, Jamie. So nappy. Nappy as in you want to sleep? So you're in the States, you're in Delaware, okay, that is awesome. I think that is absolutely epic that you had the opportunity to go surfing. All good. Yes you do, Odie, I think you've told me this before. I'm pretty sure either that I'm getting you mixed up with the other Odie I know. You know, the one that's nice to me. They're gonna flip the planet when they find out about the super secret project. Yeah, trademark. Oh my gosh, they totally are. They're going to do the Tom Cruise and they jump on the couches. And Oprah's going to be sitting there like wide-eyed stare like, what is going on? What's this? Gromit, you found my channel on YouTube from Iskal's old Ultimate Hermit Challenge. Are you serious? Was it the UHC? We had a lot of fun making that map for the hermits, actually. That is so cool. I would love to sit here and promote all the work I've done with this girl, but you guys can find it if you want to see it. I can always DM you guys. What's it? Okay, I will tell you about the super secret project right now because Marty said so. Okay, the first thing about the super secret project trademark is it's a secret. Have an awesome day, Gromit. Toodles! That only doesn't exist, it's just your imagination. I was so hopeful. I was so hopeful. And you did not break Paprika at all. You are entering into an awesome conversation with a bunch of awesome people. I think you're doing just fine. You are fitting in here very well and we're happy to have you here. So you shouldn't have to apologize. It's all good. It's all good. So... Could you imagine if I did something just because someone told me to? How funny would that be? They're like, okay, Kim, this is a secret and you're not allowed to tell anyone until we've like done X, Y, Z. I'm like, okay, cool. I signed a contract. And then I'm like, they're like, why did you tell someone, Kim? And I'm like, because Marty told me to tell. And they'll be like, who's Marty? And I'm like, uh-oh. I would get you in so much trouble, Marty. No, I can't. I gave my word. I agreed to it and I shall keep it. But I'm bursting to tell you guys, honestly, the hype is so real. I hope it lives up to it as well. I'm going to rent a party plane and fly everyone. Fly to everyone. Oh, I don't know about that. If it's a big plane, yes. If it's a little plane, I get plane sick in little planes. Let's cut across the hills today. Let's go a bit quicker and cut across the hills. Okay, we'll get over there in 30 seconds. What's this? A bunch of awesome people and Odie. Try not to leave me out of things. Okay. Odie, you are over awesome. Your name has a 0 in it. You are 0 for awesome. It makes absolutely no sense. No sense. I wish. I can't, Marty. I wish. Oh my gosh, how cool would that be? I should put the camera on, at least make this more interesting for you guys and say good morning. Morena. I got told off yesterday for saying I'm a hot mess. Which is true because guys, I have a little bit of makeup on. You can't see the condition of my face. You can only see from like here down, thank God. You can't see the slack pants I'm wearing. I'm wearing slippers. Like it's very unglamorous behind the scenes, let me tell you now. So we're gonna make our way over to the tiger forest. I think this is the part of the map we don't really visit that much. A lot of this bit won't be built on, is my guess. I have an itchy eye. Oh my god. I don't even know what part of the map we're on. Damo, good morning. Oh my gosh, guys, I've got so many messages in Discord. It's like 6 messages. It's not a lot. I ran out of time yesterday, so I do apologize. I tried to respond to people. And then I just ran out of time. And then last night I found a show on Netflix called Dating on the Spectrum, about people on the autism spectrum dating, and it's an Australian show, and I got sucked in. I watched like 4 episodes, and then I looked at the clock and I was like, oh, it's 9 o'clock. I was like, oh, I should probably start getting ready for bed. And then I like checked my phone. I was like, oh, I have a lot of messages, so I'm sorry everyone. I love you guys, but I kind of chose to watch Netflix last night. I needed to tune out is what it was. I think I actually really needed to tune out, and I think you guys can really, oh my god, I love this part of the map. What the crap? I think you guys can sort of understand, especially if you were here yesterday, like I really struggled, and then today is a little bit better. Like it's just, it feels like it's under the surface is probably the only way I can describe it. But it's nice to see you back, Damo. I'm getting there. I'm working on my way of like replying to people. It's tricky because, like, you know, we all talk about a lot of subjects I care about, and I want, if I reply, I don't want it to be like a 2-second, yeah, done. I want it like to actually put a bit of thought into what I'm saying to people. as you know, building friendships as well. So I think I'm doing okay today. Question mark? Maybe. Yeah, so put your hands up if you're lost. I don't know where I am in the map. I think I need to go that way. So yesterday we started making some, what are they called? Shelf mushrooms. That's the word I'm thinking of. And I think we did it over here. So let me just, so this is where we want to be anyway. So we're in the right place, which is good. I have an itchy eye. That's for sure. It's not emotion. It's fine. We have no emotion today. Oh, I know, Damo. The thing is, like, I know you totally get it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the biddies. I really appreciate that, friend. I really do. It's a freaking struggle, I'll tell you now. It's a freaking struggle. We need to put something in the middle of this god tree. This is a platform that just needs something. We'll probably put a house in here, I'd say, or a hut of some description or something. Odie, thank you very much for the 100 biddies. There's our mushrooms. There we go. I was lost for a second. Okay, from this side it looks a little bit better. And before I do forget my manners, I know you understand, Damo, like, and anyone that has experienced anxiety at all, I know some people, it can stop you in your tracks. Some other people are lucky enough that, you know, like myself, I guess, that I can work my way through it, and it's not like completely debilitating, but sometimes it gets the better of me. And those are days I probably shouldn't stream. But I didn't do Sunday, so I said I'd do Monday, and I made a promise to you guys, so I kind of had to do it, in my mind anyway. So we made these giant, what do we call them? Shelf mushrooms again. Oh my gosh. I'm all over the show. Thank you, Damo, and thank you, Odie. This is the odd playlist as well, so if there's any song that is like super loud, please hit me up and let me know, and I'll skip the song for you guys. So we made these templates, and I was thinking of doing some that are just a couple of different colors, and as you can see, they go in different sizes. But I think today I told you guys I'd make trees. Really interesting. I told Tree I'd make a pink tree, and I'm actually inspired to make a pink tree. I have an idea for it. You guys are so sweet, I swear, honestly. I think it's really awesome that we can come here and we can just go like, hey, my brain is wired differently to yours, and, you know, to other people, and things that don't upset this person upset me, and you can come here and you can be yourself. That's the thing. If, like Paprika says, they don't, you know, like going to bed, or the idea that it's bedtime gives them anxiety, and I know Marty doesn't like thunderstorms and stuff like that as well, and, you know, like triggers that it might be fine for you may not be okay for me, and vice versa. And I think what I can say is, you get older, it gets easier. It doesn't make it easy, it just gets easier to recognize what's going wrong when it's going wrong, and then you can deal with it. It's probably the best thing that I can say, I guess. Kiwi girl, Morena, que te pega koe? Are you doing okay? How is things? How are you? We need to put a secret in here as well. Yesterday we buried Moni. If you didn't know, we buried Moni. We made a pond. The blueberry was sick yesterday, so she came and hung out with us. Hung out with us. There you are, Moni. Moni. Guys, lots of love for Moni. I was just like, yes, I buried you and I enjoyed it. Hi. Yeah, these shelf mushrooms are kind of cute anyway. I mean, it's better than making them by hand. So what I want to do is I want to think of somewhere I can put a pink tree that would really suit in an unusual tree in an unusual spot, which I think would kind of make sense. So what I'm thinking is probably somewhere up on this ridge line. Like when we started today, we're over here and we sort of literally just flew a straight line, and we crossed this, and there's a couple of sort of like small ravines and stuff in here. So I was thinking making it up here, and which is awesome because that means today we can build with a beautiful, what's it called? A beautiful view, I guess. Get our bearings of the land around us. So the farm is over there, as you saw the smoke just quickly, there it is, pop into render distance. This bit is so big though. I don't know. You've been lurking and dealing with things. Oh my god! You're dealing with screaming babies? Or screaming adults, Moni? It's usually the question, right? That's all good. I mean, you're fine. I appreciate you being here. And then the other thing I want to do today is just fix up this mountain range and just make sure there's nothing like this. Anything, because as you're playing this map, it's going to be awesome. And you might choose to just run up the mountain and run across, and good on you. I'm totally okay with that. But I don't want you to go, this map is so awesome, and then you see something like this that breaks the spell. That would be the worst, right? That would be the worst. So I think we'll kind of fix up this mountain. So what I might do is I might turn the render distance up a little bit just so I can get a better overview of this area. And then we'll find somewhere to put a pink tree. And then we're going to build a pink tree. And then I'm probably going to drink a couple of coffees. That's as far as I go. And then if you guys have any plans for me, let me know. Excuse me for anyone that might have just got vertigo just then. Oh my gosh, I'm such a spoon. Guess what? I didn't promote myself again. I mean, I was just slightly delayed, Odie. I do try to promote myself. I genuinely do. Sometimes I forget. I just get stuck. Who is Fiona? I will come back to that. Bear with me. I know you can see me. Just sit like this for a second. I'm like, I need to get better at this. I need to remember to promote myself, because who's gonna believe in me if I don't believe in me, right? Here we go. 2 content pings, because that's what people hate. Oh my god, they gave me a fright! What's going on? Did you guys see my head wobble? You probably did, right? Oh my gosh. Give me 2 seconds. Did my head wobble? Matt, oh my god. Matt. We should, no. I mean, if you guys want to remind me to promote myself, please do. I probably need that. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hi, how you doing? Why, hello there. You're like, oh, fancy seeing you here. Good morning, Ruler. How you doing? It's nice to see you, friend. Thank you for bringing everybody here. Oh my goodness. You guys are incredible. Thank you so much for the support. I've literally just turned my render distance up, and now you guys are going to watch my computer catch on fire. If you guys are here for a firework party, I'm totally going to set this on fire. Thank you so much for the raid, Ruler. I really appreciate that. How you doing? What's cracking? What's cooking good looking? How was your stream? What were you up to today? Last time I saw you, I whispered, I was like, does he know he can use World Edit? Because you were building a mountain by hand, which is very admirable. Actually, I must admit, very admirable. How you guys doing? Who we got? We got Retro Geo, hi! The beautiful Geo. We got Bowtie, we got Chorus, a Koi. You guys, hi! It's so nice to see you all. I'm totally oh my god, we definitely need something. Burn, baby, burn. It's not gonna catch on fire, but the frames are gonna tank for sure. 15 frames, yeah. I just want to have a better look at what we're doing. I'm just trying to find somewhere. I don't even know if this is actually watchable, to be honest. It's just so janky. Bear with me, guys. Don't look at the stone. I just want to see this mountain range better is what I was doing. And then I'm like, I'm going to set my computer on fire. And then Ruler's like, this is the perfect opportunity to go over and say hi to Kim. Okay, this is the edge of the map over here. So this is custom terrain I've had painted for me. Look how big that is. Sweet baby Jesus, it is on fire. I will stop moving. You're still working on that mountain. You're 90,000 blocks in, bro. I will see you at Christmas, okay? Literally. What? Oh my gosh, Odie, you can don't be rude to our guests. I mean, guys, Odie's on like a 3-strike warning. He likes to think he can get away with whatever, but I've got news for you, Mr. Odie. I think we need to introduce a 3-strike warning for every time you are rude to someone. I'm gonna, you know, like a star chart for children. When they behave well, they get a star. When they misbehave, they lose a privilege. So I don't know what privilege we're gonna take off Odie, but we'll figure it out. Well, since you guys are here, everyone that came in with that ruler, if you guys have an idea what would be a very amusing thing to remove from Odie, or a punishment for every time he is rude to someone in our chat, I would love to do this. Aww. What's this? If I show up, Odie 3 strikes will vanish. No, oh my god. No, we'll figure something out. We'll figure something out. So what I'm thinking is I'm not going to zoom in because it will tank. So if you can see sort of like top middle a little bit, there's a big tree over there. I'm thinking of removing that tree, or at least making that tree pink. That's a bit cheaty, but maybe I can show some world edit while I'm here. Make Odie listen to jazz. Per stream, probably per stream. So every time you do something, yeah. But you guys, everyone in chat, you guys are the judge. You guys decide if Odie gets a strike or not. This is how we'll play it. It will be a community decision. It will be a majority vote. It'll be... Shall we change the playlist to jazz? How do you guys feel about that? Well, has he done something? Well, yeah, he was rude to ruler. Okay. He has done something rude. Right, so let's turn that right down to something a bit more friendly. Well, look how cute that is, right? I don't know what to do. That would sort out an Odie problem for sure. I think you're right. Chances are things when I say stuff like this, it backfires on me almost always, so. This is the thing with Odie is we try to tell him what to do and we know we can't, right? I'm no like Bowtie and Ruler are like, I know this also, but I'm thinking this tree is too small. I think I need to make a bigger tree. I need to put it up here. And I think if you guys make your way up here, I'm smiling so much my earbuds are like working their way out. I'm just like, poop. You gave up on that forever ago. Yeah, I learned the hard way as well. I did. Still learning, but a lot faster now. What do you guys reckon if we get another tray like that? Hey Kim, do you know how to... What game mode are you in? Still in spectator. Still in spectator? There we go. I was waiting for it to catch up. I was like, oh, is it gonna catch up? Okay, cool. Okay, now we're playing. Zaxium, good morning. What am I doing today? Trying to control Odie. Did I say that out loud? I think I did. That's gonna end badly. So what I'll do, so a good trick I would like to do is just start up in the air, and I like to build something that's not in the terrain. And it's easier to build something and then copy and paste it into where you want it to go, because if you start building onto the terrain, this is all custom. I can't get this back. I don't have... I do have a backup. I have multiple backups, but I don't have a backup. I don't know how I'd get a backup back like into this. So you changed your chat color. That's all good, Paprika. You certainly have, and I can see that. And what Tree wanted was a white tree. I'll just make sure I'm not too close to the world. Like I've got 50 blocks. I actually don't have a lot of room to build, so I'll come down a little bit. The problem with Odie is he says it's best behavior, but His best is probably our worst. Right, what are we gonna build this out of? Let's just pick some blocks and do it this way. Did we put? Yes, we did do that yesterday. Yesterday, if you guys weren't here yesterday, yesterday was exactly, Roller. Yesterday was a questionable day for us also. Yesterday was not the greatest headspace day, and we ended up actually having quite a good day. Sort of, we encourage a lot of support here. It's okay not to be okay kind of thing. But we did a bit of building. We did some shelf mushrooms. Oh, Moni, I don't want to build with quartz. I'm not sure about this. I mean, I'll give it a go because there's no other, like, I guess it's the only marble-like block. So anyway, but it's actually really good, Ruler and Odie and Bowtie, that you guys are here because survival building is not my strength. So if you guys want to hang around, I understand if you guys have actually got to, you know, go to the toilet or make dinner or something, family stuff, whatever, it's all good. But if you guys feel like giving me tips, that would be awesome. Like, does snow block melt with all light sources? Like, if I put snow block beside a end rod, would it melt it? So can I use end rods with snow or not? What we got? Loon, thank you for the follow. What an awesome name you have. I appreciate that. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Actually, I have a question. Why are you building a mountain by hand? You said for practice, but are you gonna like copy and paste it into somewhere, or are you going to make an adventure map? Because I highly recommend it. Sometimes. Sea lanterns are... It'll be the texture pack, right? I don't think we want any super colors. Maybe white concrete instead of bone blocks because oh my gosh, I still need to fix my timers. I've been saying that for like 6 months. I think we'll come back to that. So if I get the gist of it going, well, even if let's make the whole thing out of diorite, because who likes diorite here? Believe it or not, I actually do like diorite. I even like vanilla diorite. It's not that terrible. I should change my stream title to like making trees, custom trees, which is harder than it looks, believe it or not. But I mean, I'm gonna wing it. I'm gonna show you kind of how I can do it, not do it. The other option, actually I could probably make it a lot bigger, would be you can use a brush and you can use a small brush, and the small brush does a block like a 3x3, and a good way to build and get stuff done is to have a 3x3 sort of base and then just start chiseling it by hand. So I could probably do that to show you guys instead of doing it the long way if you wanted. Up to you. You want to get better at terraforming. That is true. Terraforming is hard. Like, it actually genuinely is really tricky. My issue is I get really lazy. What do I want? I want to stick. Not lazy, I think I found a different way. So what I do is this brush, for example, so I'd bind it, so brush, and then there's a smooth brush, but then I'll change the size to be quite small, like 2. And there's no mask. So what it does, I'll undo this, but you can, do you see how that's just taken the top off and just cuts it down a little bit? That kind of stuff, 1, 2, 3. I kind of find myself terraforming that way. Sort of just using basic brushes to sort of build areas like really blobby and then smooth it out afterwards and build it up and stuff like that. By hand is a very hard job, and my hat is off to you for sure. Definitely, like, so tricky. Good morning, servant. How you doing? Nice to see you. Also, hi. I think I'll try to do this a different way just so you guys can see. So the way I bound this brush, so what I can do to remove it, I can just do /none and it removes everything, like every single brush that you put on that tool. And in this case, what I'll do is I'll go brush. I forgot to say goodnight to Marty. I hope if she's listening, good night, Marty. I'm sorry. I love you. So I'd go brush sphere. Now remember, a sphere is not a disc. It will go this way and it'll go this way as well. What do you mean good night? Oh my gosh. Guys, I'm from the future. It's the morning. It is like 9:30 on a Tuesday morning in New Zealand. So brush sphere, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna die right, simple, and I'm gonna do a really small brush. There we go. I'd probably make it actually a little bit even smaller. I'd make it maybe brush size 1. Yeah, that's better. So you can just end up building it. So do you see what I'm doing? And then what I would do is just, this means this tree is actually going to be quite big. That's fine. I'll probably put it over here as well. What I'll do is, that's not helping. There we go. Let's just snipe that over there, just so I remember to put it roughly over there. I don't think I want to put it up here. I think I will put a secret up here, but I don't know what it'll be. Maybe we can put something really rare and uncommon up there, you know, like Odie's manners. No one will ever find them because they don't exist. Your network's not working, Scout. No, that's horrible. No, I'm sorry. So we'll get this super big. Come this way. It's gonna look really average for a couple of goes. You'll see. I'm eyebrowing. Waiting for Odie to retaliate. There we go. I think I'm gonna have them swirl around each other. I tend to do this always with my trees. I always do the same kind of thing. So that means you can't go that way. You have to go this way. I'll tell you what I am gonna do. I'm going to quickly remove that. If you had any feelings, they'd be rolling around laughing. Do you know what, Odie? I know you're talking absolute rubbish. You're a terrible trash talker, just FYI, because I know you have feelings. They are there. I acknowledge them. You know, and if you're feeling uncomfortable right now, you're totally welcome. Oh, this is great. Okay, so you're gonna go that way. Oh, do you know what? I might have had the right idea. I think I just executed it poorly. So you can see I'm trying to aim for this block here as well and trying to build it, always build it around if I can, and then try and move it up. This totally needs to go this way here. You'll see, guys, you'll see. Trust me on this one. I built, oh my gosh, so the super secret, I can't even tell you guys there. What's wrong with me? Never mind, let's change the subject. I have no idea. Change the subject. This actually might take a little bit longer than I realized. I've just thought about it, guys. There's no brush smaller than the brush I'm using, so I'm gonna have to kind of do a lot of the thinning out by hand, but that's okay. That's the whole point. I think we're probably gonna spend the whole stream today making a pink tree. It's good just to get the shape done, if that makes sense. And then once you've got the shape done, then you can build on it from here. It looks really average from now. Please believe me when I say it will look super, super good. Super good. You'll see. Guys, I have a good feeling about today. For whatever reason, I don't know. So I'm already faffing on it. I'm already taking my time. But this is what makes it fun and custom and unique. And truthfully, this is only one way. It is exactly just like sketching. You sort of just get the rough shape down and figure it out. And then you build on it and, you know, rub out the lines and see what you want to do from there. So I think we're gonna, this one, I'm gonna take it down. I have an idea. I think what I want is the wind to be blowing on it. And this is only one way to build trees. There are people out there who probably could like whip this up by hand and get it like looking really good, but I kind of just enjoy the idea of just getting the shape of it done really quickly. Yeah, I do. I want it to go this way. I want the wind to be blowing this. Then we'll smooth it out. And then we'll texture it, and then we'll add leaves. There's a trick as well with leaves, because you don't want your leaves to decay, so you can actually... Yep. We can do that, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna make this tree out of materials that are not leaves. We're actually gonna do it like really, really differently. You'll see. You'll see. Trust me, guys. I'm a chef. I'm also horrifically unprepared for today for some reason. I feel like I'm very, very, very unprepared for the day. Thank you, Mama Sugar! I really, really, really need to get like a stream announcement for you somehow. Good morning, how you doing? Mama Sugar was, she told me to go back to bed this morning. You could be my real mum if you want. I'm sure she would tell me to go back to bed too. You guys have those days where you just want to stay in bed? That's how I felt this morning. Not because I don't want to be here, I just wanted to stay in bed, so. Thank you, Scout, for the host as well. You guys are so kind to me, you really are. I think we'll bring this guy. Right, let's just do it quickly. And bring you up. This way. You're all good, Mama Sugar, honestly. I'm really hoping today is a super chill day. I super hope it's a chill day. Lucas, thank you for the follow. It's very kind of you. How you doing? Hope you're all good. I was actually on Reddit last night. Oh no, you should not go on Reddit. Reddit's fine as long as you don't read the comments, but then I always get stuck into the comment section anyway. So the comments of a subreddit last night, just like in the Twitch channel, and someone pointed out that sometimes people follow and you know, they like acknowledgement, but sometimes they don't appreciate you know, like being pushed to talk and chat. And I never thought of it that way, actually. It made me think a little bit differently about that. You know, people lurk. I don't like that guy in the middle. So, you know, people lurk because, you know, they just like prefer to be quiet and prefer to lurk and just see what's going on. I think Twitch is kind of like the new talkback radio almost. I know for a fact when I've got projects on, I like to have, you know, people's streams up in the background, and all of you, you know, literally all you streamers have been, you know, a big part of the super secret project of Doom. I know, Buller, I've had your streams up, Bowtie, I've been in some of your streams where you guys have just been in the background and you've just been background noise for me. I'm not saying you are just noise, but like if you take it the right way kind of thing. Mama Sugar, are you there? I know Noo's there. No, are you with us today or are you working? What are you up to? Yeah, she's on it. So I'm not sure how I feel about that middle guy. So it actually looks really terrible, doesn't it? It looks so bad. I'll bring this out a bit further here. Bring it in this way. And I don't like this middle guy. Well, maybe he could be a bit skinnier, right? That's all good. We can have twigs and stuff. The smaller you build though, like the harder it is to get detail in. I don't know if you guys get that. If anyone's like a builder out there, definitely the bigger you build, the easier it is to put details into something. If you struggle with the details, chances are you just need to make what you're making bigger. This is not going as well as I had planned. But that's how I feel at the start of builds as well. I always get that sort of self-doubt going, and then I'm just like, oh my god, this is terrible, what am I doing? And I'm like, thank god no one can see what I'm doing. And then I'm just like, wait a minute, you're on Twitch and people are watching so they can see exactly what you're doing. Yeah, that old thing. I think we'll make him a bit skinnier, bring him up a little bit. Arches there. You'll see. You'll see. Are we hugging? No, that's, you have to, what's that? Until after Wednesday, okay. And then from Wednesday you'll be home. Did Did you see the fireworks, No? On Sunday night as well? That was kind of cool, right? Oh, I'm faffing. Get this shape down, Kim. Just stop it. This one needs to come out further. I mean, the whole point of this is to faff. Anyway, ooh. This song sounds a little bit sort of slow and jazz-like. Odie? It's a bit more funk though, right? Oh man. Jamie, if you're at work today, who's gonna boil the jug for me? Oh my gosh, first world problems, right? First world problems. Okay. We need to make this guy bigger. Much bigger. You'll see, you'll see. Bring it down. You need your coffee. Your coffee. Coffee. Oh my gosh. Do you guys know, seriously? He's got the best accent ever, I swear. He lives in New York and his accent is just insane. It is next level, I swear. His streams are highly amusing to watch, even if it's just for the accent. Like, he's also a good streamer. It's just I really enjoy his accent. Speaking of stuff like that. This needs to go a lot more over. A lot more over. Bring it down a little bit, bring it over, bring it down. Down a little bit. Bring you out a little bit. Come on, catch up. There we go. Down a little bit. Well, you got. Yeah, that's what it is. Like New York, there's like a. It's not even an R in there. It's like, yeah, it's an H. And like us in New Zealand, it's so different to hear that as well. It looks like a claw, but once I get it decorated and stuff, you'll see it'll look pretty good once we like get the ends a bit skinnier and shape it out and good stuff. Bring it down, make it a bit fatter here, and then what we'll do is we'll start adding stairs and slabs and stuff like that, and then we'll just do like full texture as well. Are you kidding me, Eugens? Also, good morning. Morning, buddy. How's things? What's crack-a-lackin' and chicha today? What do you reckon? Like, I read that as like Valiant Dragons. I'm like, you're kidding me? Doubt it. It's too straight. I don't know how I feel about this. I think we'll bring it, chop it out a little bit. Ooh! Oh my god! Wow! It's not even like toilet time, you guys. If you guys don't know, this is the home of the toilet train. You guys started the toilet train. This is literally the home of the toilet train. Just speaking of that, what did you, Matt, you're just doing that because you can. Thank you so much. I think you're doing it because Odie's here, and if I say the Eno word, he'll kick my butt. To be perfectly honest, if you guys were here at the start to how things are now, man, evening it out. I like to think I'm better. I don't need to go in the toilet. I mean, I will in a minute. Oh, Odie. Seriously, guys, if we need to punish him, you guys are in charge of it. I'm not even kidding. You guys need to think of a way to, like, pull Odie in, if it's even possible. It's probably not. I'm not okay with the base of this. Thank you, Odie, as well. Excuse me. Thank you, Odie, for the 100 bits. I appreciate that. Genuinely do. That's a little bit better. I think I'm trying to put like a little bit of an arch in here. Just start building it up by hand. Something like that anyway. It is break time soon though, just so you guys know, and I will need a second coffee because I've just let this go cold for whatever reason. too much talking is what it is. What I can do is I can show you guys the smooth brush here, but when you start working with like quite like a lot smaller shapes, like this tree is not super big, when you use the smooth brush you are gonna lose. This needs to be a lot taller. I think the proportion's okay. This needs to come out further and arch less. This is the whole stream. We're just building a diorite. I mean, I'm okay with this. And like diorite in this texture pack looks incredible. Just makes it so much better. So much better. Ah! It needs to come out more this way. Who else did I see before? Cora's and Geo. How are you guys doing? What's happening on your side of the world today as well? I actually learned about a new stone yesterday. Oh man. Are you kidding me? Oh, seriously, Damo, who starts a hype train when they go to bed? Thank you so much, Damo. Must get some sleep. Night, everyone. Hope you have a great stream. I will totally have a great stream. I have not put any pressure on myself today. It will be a very chill and nice stream. I am not going to cry today. It's going to be, guys, you'll see. It's going to be awesome. Thank you, Damo, as well. I will reply to your message this afternoon. I have got a plan and action of what I need to do today, and I really want to reply to you. Thank you so much as well for your messages. Everyone was really kind yesterday. Really, really kind. Well, actually, you know what I might do? I think I will take this opportunity to take a break. As if we're 45 minutes in, I'm taking a break already. But I want to... Yeah, that's a wee bit better. Yeah, that's getting a bit thinner. That's better. Pulling this out a little bit. Okay. Roller, you're still there. Would you like to be in charge? That's the least I can do for the raid. I really appreciate that. I understand if you need to take off, though. Being in charge of the chat is not the greatest thing. It's a little bit tricky. There's not like a... I don't know about rules. Okay, he's panicking. Perfect. Okay, let's look at something nice. So if everything catches on fire, it's not going to be so terrible. Okay, there we go. We're going to look at this mountain range. Wait for it to load in. Roller, I'm going to make a coffee. I'm going to go to the bathroom. And you're in charge. The next 4 minutes. Now you gotta remember, I don't trust Oscar. He let it fall over. I'll be back in a second. Oh my god. I haven't even walked away. Oh my gosh, and Riff, I've just turned the camera off too. You sent the most beautiful message yesterday as well. Thank you so much. Honestly, you guys warmed the crap out of my heart. I swear. I will be back in a second. Thank you, Enrifa. Did Ruler panic and run away, guys? Was that too much responsibility? I've got coffee now too. Oh my gosh, I do. I have hot coffee. Coffee. Morning, meanie, morning. I know. I just sat down and scrolled back. I was like, wait, where is he? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What is going on even? Let me put the camera on for you guys. Dalski, hi. Olsen, morena. Oh my gosh. Scout's locked in the ambulance. Did he lock himself in? Guys, welcome in. Welcome in. How's things? What's a crackin'? Welcome, Raiders. Oh, Siki. Lots of love. Guys, I have the keys to Scout's ambulance, so he can't get out. He's going to be stuck in there the whole time. RTA, you are in the thick of any chaos that we have always. You should not be RTA cubed. You should be RTA chaos. This is what I'm thinking. Oh my gosh. Ruler's just like, okay, Kim's back. I'm out. How's things, Dowski? How's your stream? What'd you get up to? What's cracking? I didn't even... You are stuck in the ambulance. You shut yourself in there and I've got the keys. That's what we say. Do you know what? I have got this. And I have got this. Guess what that is? This is the key to the ambulance, Scout, and you can't get out. I'm sorry. The key is there. You're stuck forever in the ambulance until the end of the stream at least. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, guys. The toilet train, guys. You got a level, what was it, level 2 toilet train? Was it? Is that, am I right in reading that? How does that even? Dowski, what were you up to? What's cracking? What's up? And Riva, you are the hype train conductor. Money, if Money's there, Money, I hope she's listening. Monica. Monica is going to update my banner and I'm going to manually add the hype train conductors, and I think that would be a nice thing to do. And now I've said it, it has to happen. So. News outsies. That's all good. Do you know what? Tomorrow's Wednesday. I'm assuming you're working tomorrow and then the day after that. That means that you don't have to adult after that. Dusky is playing Pokemon? What kind of Pokemon? I didn't even see, actually, Dusky. I didn't see anyone streaming today. Normally I try to like jump in and have a look. I need to catch up on what's going on as well. I'm so sorry, everybody. Tell you what. Life gets in the way of gaming, and I don't know how I feel about that. Don't know if you guys... Oh, no, need that there. Don't know how you guys feel about that. Siki as well, how are you? How's things? What's going on? Thank you so much. RGA Chaos. Yeah, oh my god. Each sub gets a Pokemon named after them if we catch them. That's cool. That's a great idea. That's actually a really, really good idea. Oh my gosh. Okay, good question. What's your favorite Pokemon? Everyone. Like, what is your favorite Pokemon? You must have a favorite Pokemon. Any generation. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter which generation. Kiwi girl. It's really hard when you can't play Minecraft. I suffer withdrawals. I swear. Yeah, but what's your favorite Pokemon? Pokemon. Excuse me, meanie? So Scout's Mudkip. Okay, good to know. Scout still got cell phone reception from inside the ambulance, which is good. If you guys don't know, he's locked in here and you can't see it. It's out of meter distance just, but his key is over there. So we're not going to let him out until the end. Why do I keep coming to this bit? I feel like it's just a bit chunky. Dusky, what's your favorite? Well, the thing is, like, everyone says Charizard, but I don't know about that. And actually, I'm still working through yesterday's stream as well. We had Wifey here, which is Darium's, obviously, wife. And they open Pokemon Sword and Shield cards together. And I asked the other day, which is the most desirable card out of all of them? And they said, like, a shiny Charizard. And I'm not sure why. Everyone is just so set on Charizard. Like, Did something happen within the storyline that made Charizard so desirable, I guess, if that's the word? Like, Pokemon Digimon! Oh my gosh, RTA, okay, you're showing your age just a little bit. I used to watch Digimon on TV before I went to school in the mornings, I'm not even kidding. Digimon, oh my gosh. That, wow. I'm literally like going back 50 years. Well, see you soon, guys. I know it's not 50, but I know, right? You're going back to work, Odie. Thank you so much for the mischief. Guys, if he misbehaves, you need to let me know and we will punish him somehow. Since he's going away, we can do it and he's not going to notice. Tell you what. Yeah, I kind of like that. That's all good. This faffing is going to take a little while, so Mama Sugar's not allowed to use the faff command. The walk away. Because this is part of it. Oh my god! Every time I get a fright today, my head does a bobble. Like I do that. I know, right? Guys, I'll be right back. I'm just going to go, like, check up on Digimon. Ree, good morning. It's nice to see you. I did that to myself. I am 100% responsible for my elevated heart rate right now. Holy crap. How you doing? How's things? It's nice to see you. We're discussing Pokemon, Ray. Do you have a favorite Pokemon? Gives you the panic I feel when it goes on. The thing is, yeah, like I can't make it quieter yet. I know I still need to change my sounds. For now, it's not broken, so I'm not going to change it. But it is pretty loud on my end, so that's fine. I don't need my hearing. We keep coming back to this. There we go. Something's not right. My favorite Pokemon, guys, since we're on the subject anyway, is Vaporeon. And it always has been. I was such a fan of Vaporeon. I wouldn't say water Pokemon generally, but for some reason Vaporeon just, I don't know, stuck in. I managed to get a sticker of Vaporeon and I had it like one of my school books and I was just like, yeah, that's my favorite. And it makes me wonder if Vaporeon's my favorite because I got a sticker of it. I don't know. You can't, Scout. You can't get out. Your key is there. There is no way you can get out. There's absolutely no way you can get out unless someone gives you a get out of jail free card. The only get out of jail person is Peter with his jail guard account and he's the only person that can let you out. So just so you know. I'll tell you what, I do have the master key. I'll swallow it if you're not lucky. I will totally. This song, so loud. Oh my gosh. Charizard. Everyone says Charizard. Everyone. I don't get it. That's what I'm just trying to figure out from you guys. Like, what is it? It's just so special about them. So how does it start? Charmander. No, Charmeleon. Charmander, Charizard? I know I'm about to be corrected. I think you guys got it. I'm not that old, okay? I'm only secret number old, okay? You know, I did used to watch Pokemon though on the telly before I went to school because my mum let us watch TV in the mornings. I was lucky, but it probably just like kept us quiet as well. So Tree, you're here. Tree, I'm making your tree. You're like, oh, sweet baby Jesus, she's making it out of diorite. Yeah, but that's just the starting block. Tree, yesterday, Tree was an incredible supporter, like a beyond incredible. Tree made my eyes water. Someone was cutting onions. Yesterday's support was insane. Yesterday was a struggle bus stream for sure. And I'm always quite open about that if, you know, things aren't quite right for me. That does need to come out. I will be honest. She didn't see a reason, I didn't. I'm going back. I'm going back. Because he wants to see the world burn. I kind of like the world. I don't know his story though. Is Charizard angry or is he just like misunderstood and he set stuff on fire by accident? This wee guy needs a bit of attention. Charizard indeed. I don't know. Charmander has the saddest backstory. Charizard is an asshole. Okay, Bree. why has Charmander got the saddest story? Like, I kind of feel like I probably know this, but I think I've missed a lot of it since I was at school because it was a little while ago. Just a little smidge of a few years. I kind of need that there. You don't need to be like that. You can be like that more. That's better. You need to be less blocky. It's kind of hard. Oh my gosh, Tree, yes, Cubone, oh my god, is the saddest story ever. I actually saw someone do a comic on Cubone's like story and about his mum, was it? It is so freaking sad, oh my gosh. It was even worse because like they added like weather elements into the story and like it was raining and Cubone was sad and like his tears were mixing with like the rain and I was like, yeah, that's the one, Tree. It's so freaking sad. I'm so sad. I didn't see the episode where his owner abandoned him in the rain. Is that the one? Yeah. Oh, wait, Charmander? No. But it's Cubone. Oh my god. I feel like I'm missing out on stuff. The thing is, I watched all this, my retention for like information is not so good. Like, I don't know how you guys remember all this stuff. That's better. That's better. That's much better. You've been out of school longer than I've been alive. Alright, Gramps. I believe you. You're actually not wrong. And I know you're not wrong. Oh, Odie, I love you. You know that. You're good for my soul. You are. Geo is off to bed. Geo, thanks for hanging out with us. I really appreciate that. That was super kind, guys. We had a raid from Ruler and then I left him in charge and he hid the whole time. So he was a scaredy cat. I don't blame him, to be honest, because to be left in charge of chat is kind of like a, oh god, sweet baby Jesus. I tried to make Ree do it yesterday and she just like straight out capital was like, no! I was like, okay, that's fine. I understand. And then literally Ruler was just like, he just panicked. I came back, I was like, where is he? Oh my gosh. So if you're still listening, Ruler, I'm sorry. I am a little bit sorry. I left you in charge. To be honest, this chat's not so bad. Just like we're still we can, I don't know, I wouldn't say well behaved, that's not the word I'm looking for, but definitely that's better. That's better. He's too thick. He's a thick boy. He likes to eat pies. This Tree. How you doing, Tree, anyway? Scout, you can't get out. I'm sorry. As long as I can see that just over there, you can't get out. The only way you can get out is if Peter is here with his jail guard account and he lets you out. You don't have to bribe him like you beat it. You can just ask him to let you out. You're the one not having a good day. Virtual hugs. It's gonna turn into a stretch. Yeah, it's a stretch. I'm sorry. I stretch you, Tree. I love you as well. Yeah, for sure. Actually, I'll probably jump in Discord at some point this afternoon. So yeah, I'd like to know. Like, I'm sorry you're not having a good day. Today is actually a continuation from yesterday, believe it or not. I keep coming back to this, but I am gonna, Jamie. I am gonna, sorry, should I say Jack? I'm gonna keep coming back until I get it right. Tree, what I did, Tree, oh, sweet baby Jesus. Tree and Ree, I made this tree with World Edit, and tried to, and now I'm just trying to smooth it by hand. This is the bit that always takes the longest, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn it, Tree wants a pink tree, and the wind is kind of blowing it. I've done such a terrible job with that one. Oh my god. This is why you look at things from like every angle. Just, you know, kind of like a human. You're like, you know, are you a good human Tree? Yesterday was not a good day, guys, but I made it through. So Charmander's story. Okay. Ash came across him in the wild, sitting on a rock. Tried to catch him, but Charmander refused because he already had a trainer and he was waiting for him to come back. Ash leaves him to go to the nearest cabin, and Ash runs into Charmander's trainer and he's bragging about how he left Charmander to die. Oh my god! And it starts raining, yeah, and Ash runs back out to save the faithful Charmander, who was slowly dying in the rain, waiting for his owner. Oh my god, that pulls the heartstrings, right? People do that in real life as well to like animals they don't want. I can't handle that. I know, Mama Sugar. And a Cubone story is, yeah, similar as well. There's a similar... Oh, Ree. I'm sorry for everyone out there that is having a day that they need hugs and then you just like heard that story, even if you know it and you heard it. I'm so sorry. Oh, I can't handle that. So faithful, it just breaks my heart, I swear. Am I making this skinnier? Yes, I am. We will get this right, guys, you'll see. This tree will be the bee's knees. Oh, I feel like crying. Today is crap day. Yeah, do you know what? Do you guys want to have a crap day together? I'm okay with that. I'm actually totally okay if you guys want to have a crap day. We can have a crap day together. It's Tuesday crap day. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. Can I say crap? I think I can say crap. What happens after Charmander evolves? Does he get revenge? Just making sure the key is still there, Scout. Do you want to use the do it? Just type it in chat, Kiwi girl. You're all good. The bee's knees. Oh wait, no, don't. If I'm thinking of the same thing you're thinking of, I think we're thinking of the same thing. You are angular. Yes, you are angular. Guess what, guys? I'm not drinking my coffee, even though I just made a fresh coffee. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's okay. That needs to go longer. This way. That's too long. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. It was fine. Yeah, I thought so, Kiwi girl. Like, no, please don't say it. Okay, longer, longer, longer. Yeah, this bit's the bit that's a bit off, right? Better, better. Okay, I think we need one that comes up and comes like right over. I feel I might do it. I kind of get the feeling I might. This is probably where I'm gonna stuff it up. So it's gonna go kind of straight up a little bit, and then it's gonna come out across, out, across, 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 across the. Half of those the server was kind of. Yeah, we need that there. We just need to make him a bit skinnier now. Good morning, Lee, as well. Good morning, good morning. Thank you for the kind message. Guys, Lee told me I'm not allowed to say I'm a hot mess. The beauty of this story is, like, I usually am a hot mess behind the scenes. I just don't show you guys. Like, my flatmates see it. Just like, I come out of stream and I'm just so disheveled. They're just like, wow, Kimmy's running on empty, guys. And I'm like, yes. Now I have to feed myself and carry on like an adult. Good thing I don't have children. Could you imagine? They're like, oh, sorry kids, mummy can't adult today. And they're like, that's fine. We can fend for ourselves. And then Child Protective Services would probably be called in. So anyway. Crap Monday for you, not Tuesday. Okay, well, I'll tell you what then. If you're going to have a crap Monday, you have to have a good Tuesday. You can't have both. So you can have to have like a crap Tuesday, a crap Monday. And if you're having a crap Monday, that means tomorrow, Lee, is going to be a good day for you. You'll see. You'll see. I promise. Somehow, I don't know. I can promise that one. What happens after Charmander? Did I miss that? Scout, what happens? You can't teleport. The only way to get out, Scout, you're still in there. The only way to get out is if Peter comes in with his jail guard and he lets you out. It's the only way you can get out. It needs to be higher. And smaller here. I feel like I'm gonna lose my voice. Oh my god. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. I do talk a lot. So when he evolved his power level to too high for Ash to have his respect. What? Too high or high? So he constantly tortures Ash and doesn't listen. I'm kind of impressed, Ree, that you like Pokemon. Like, actually, like, impressed. I think that's really cool. That looks terrible. This is the bit that's upsetting me, I think. This needs to be bigger. Come up. Guys, I should actually just remember my manners as well. Odie, no, even explosives won't get him out. Are you gonna blow up an ambulance? What kind of monster are you? Oh my gosh. Wow, I think that's a strike on its own for sure. Definitely a strike. Odie, you're supposed to be at work. I'm gonna call someone. I'm gonna call the ambulance police and tell them what you're doing. Exactly, Scout. I forgot what it's totally forgot what I was gonna say. It can't have been important if it was that. Faffy. I actually did want to acknowledge, I'm so sorry, and if you're still there, I wanted to acknowledge the hype train, and I'm really sorry I missed that as well. Damo. Oh. With 300, and then River with 1,000 bits, and also 5 tier 1 gifted subs. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me with my manners on that one. I do tend to get like a bit carried away a little bit, and then my microphone is in my face. To Heavenly Soul, to Digital Monk, to Zaxium, and like there should be 2 more and I can't see them for whatever reason. Thank you so much as well. My manners are shocking today. Where am I? I'm here. I'm okay with this being blown sideways. It needs to be skinnier. Jay, hi! How you doing? I haven't seen you for a long time. What's cracking? What's cooking? Good looking? That's still too fat, isn't it? I think this is the bit where it gets chunky and he's a little bit out of proportion. Yeah. I almost, you know what guys, when I went to make a coffee before, I almost put on some jazz music for the break. I thought about it. This bit needs to be bigger. There we go. I'm trying to figure out why it's just not quite working for me. This bit needs to be bigger. This bit needs to be skinnier. There we go. I think. Someone, yeah, I was gonna say, Odie, we've gone through a few ambulances. I think we've gone through more ambulances than our insurance will cover anymore. Guys, we can't even get insurance coverage anymore for our streams. Unfortunately, you guys have just blown up way too much. I love it though when I come back and I'm just like kind of mischief. Chances are like RTA is involved always, and Summer. It wasn't, no, Odie, it wasn't you. I can't remember who blew up your ambulance, Scout. I mean, if you're still hurting about it, you want to talk about it, feel free to tell us who blew up your ambulance. Those things are expensive, guys. They've got like Mercedes engines as well, so they're not like a cheap purchase for sure. And okay, I think I'm happy with this. I'm not happy with that back branch actually. Oh, it's not terrible. This needs to be longer. Longer and bigger and chunkier. Chunkify. Wasn't it your big brother? Was it FTB? It was not FTB. Was it? Was it Kiwi Girl? Oh, I hope not. Oh my gosh. Could you imagine? I would have to, oh, could you imagine the premiums? Just like, yeah, I would like to take insurance out with your company. Yes, we do have a tendency to explode things. Sometimes it happens. It's, you know, one of those things. And I'm sure the assessor is sitting there just like chewing their pen like, oh my god, they are so not getting approved. That's my guess on what happened. Do you know what we have to do next, guys? We have to texture this with slabs and stairs is the next thing. So we've still got quite a wee bit of work to do on this one. You're gonna go sideways because that's how I feel. Today I feel sideways. Do you know what, Tree? I think my hug for you that turned into a stretch was kind of nice. I feel like I need to do more stretches now. Ah, you're just dropping it. I like it. I'm just like, yeah, I totally trust Kiwi Girl over FTB. She's like, yeah, under the bus. All right, see ya. Kimmy's gonna trust me. Sorry, FTB, if you're listening. He might be. He might just be lurking. That's okay. I'm not gonna call anyone out a lurk. If people want to lurk, they can lurk. What's cracking here? Oh my god. Guys, I seriously think I want to watch Pokemon again. Kimandjax and stuff are not responsible for anything that happens as a result of you viewing the stream. This is so true on so many levels. If you get like good feelings and like happy thoughts, I am not responsible for that at all. If something catches on fire and blows up, I'm also not responsible for that. Yeah, this back bay is not okay, right? I wonder if it's this. Oh, my coffee. Mama Sugar, I don't know. Which one? Who was it, Scout? Who blew up your, who was it? Was it Summer? I have no idea. It was someone, right? Unless you blow it up yourself. Just making sure the key is still there. It was Mr. Dino. Really? He is new here. Wow, he came in with a bang. Almost as bad as Frozen coming in and smashing our doors down. God, we go through doors here faster than we do clean underwear, I swear. This bit's still not quite sitting right. Go there and down maybe a little bit. Ew, the song sounds kind of different. I like that. Yeah, I don't like the bottom at all. At all. Is Frozen here? Don't think so. Do you know if he was here, we wouldn't have a door in the place. You could probably ask him to like smash down the ambulance, Scout. Always have to apply lip gloss. In case my enemies are watching. You never know. Oh man. Oh man. Yeah, this bit again. This bit again. Trees are horrible. Ree, if you're still there, how many trees have you made now? How many custom trees? Guys, she was making custom trees, custom garden. It's not the easiest thing to do, right? No, Scout. Whatever ambulance you went into when the toilet train started, that's the key for. I'm sorry, you can't get out. It doesn't matter what you say, you can't get out. You can only get out if Peter comes here with his jail guard account. That's it. Happy little trees. She made a whole bunch actually. And then she was making a whole bunch of like bushes and gardens and stuff. And she's like, I think of you, Kim, when I make this. And I'm like, yes, I'm a bush. That's not what I was I don't know what I was thinking actually. I think I was tired that day. Ooh. Ooh. Ah. No. Should we put parkour in this tree? Could you imagine? Oh my gosh. That bit's wrong. Mama Sugar, sometimes she's just gotta sit on her hands and just not type anything. She's gonna behave. Right, do we need to make this bigger? I think we do, right? So if we come out this way, even though I've just like cut off half his butt, I think this might, yeah, kind of just did the job for me actually. Cool. Actually, that's okay. I think I kind of like it. You can't open the window and climb out, Scout. You cannot. You are stuck in there. You shut yourself in there like a wuss. And luckily there wasn't too much carnage actually. Ruler was he did the right thing by panicking and hiding. You can't get out. Jail guard's the only way you can get out. She's in a naughty voice chat. Are you kidding me? What, she's in a voice chat being naughty, or she's in a like adult? I don't understand. Mama Sugar, is there something I don't know about you that I should know about? Okay, this needs to come out this way. Okay, we're gonna give this tree a fat butt. I promise. He's yes. No. No. Yes. Kind of. No. Yes. Close enough. I don't know. It's a bit fat. What? What happens in voice chat stays in voice chat. I'll tell you what. I'm sure I could convince Lee to spill some beans, right? Give us a couple of tidbits of information on what's going on. I doubt it, to be honest. I cannot wait for Mama Sugar to let her hair out. It's gonna be crack up. I always like it the first time you hear someone like really let loose. It's always the best. Right, now we want some slabs. And we want some steers. And drink some coffee. She thinks you're angelic. Maybe Minnie's like really tired. Okay. It doesn't count if she's like super tired. This is the thing. Mama Sugar thinks that, you know, she has us full, but guess what? She didn't come down in the last rain shower, guys. I'm fairly confident she's got a wild side. I mean, everyone does, right? Right? This is PG, no voice chat repeats on. Okay, really? I mean, as long as it doesn't break the family friendly thing, if someone wants to spill the tea, I am totally okay with it. We're gonna bribe. I can't bribe anyone, who am I kidding? I could try. Oh man. I'm like half tempted to jump in voice with you guys. What? That's the mossy brick? What's that doing there? I should show Drath that one as well. Be quiet, Kimmy's concentrating. The things Lee says is shocking. You know, I'm not surprised though. I get the feeling he actually genuinely tries to behave in chat. And I'm sure outside of chat it'd probably be interesting. Do you know what though? I'll tell you one thing. You can't shock Meanie. She's heard it all. She has been there, done that, bought the t-shirt. Oh my gosh! Yesterday Meanie showed me a picture of her old wedding dress. I'm not even kidding. When I saw it, the first thing I was like, merengue con crema. Yep, Meanie. It was the 90s for sure. Oh, you're already a half vlog. Yeah, there was she wore merengue con crema to her wedding. Scout, you're still there. You can't teleport the ambulance away. You can't just sit there and imply your magic. I mean, that's not how this works. I'm sorry. If someone wants to DM Peter and tell him to come get Scout out, that's fine. But I highly recommend you don't, because first, Peter might be changing his sleep schedule. Second, it's kind of funny that Scout's stuck in there. So, I mean, kind of works both ways. Oh my goodness. Everyone's got it in them, Lee. I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest. I think if I heard Meanie like absolutely effing and blinding, then I'd be surprised, but she's normally very much in control of herself in that respect. Yeah, there we go. That's the detail we're looking for. That's what we're looking for. No, I kind of liked that actually. Beer. So we don't need beer. Double lurk! Oh my gosh! I knew you were here, FTB. FTB, did you hear? Kiwi girl threw you under the bus. I'm not even kidding. She threw you hard. Like, she was like, see ya! And she just like pushed without even looking. Apparently you sent Scouts. She tried to say you set Scout's ambulance on fire. We know it wasn't you. We know now because, you know, Scout can't keep a secret either. So... oh my gosh. Is today like, how many people can we throw into the bus day? Kind of feels like it, right? Like, we care about you sometimes. Choosing to ignore it? No. This is what I'm saying. Like, meaning I'll be so surprised if I ever heard you like super shocked. I think you've heard everything. That's where I'm going with that one. So I need to be down here. This is the bit that takes the longest, but I mean, it's totally worth it. This tree will look pretty neat. You'll see. You'll see. Trust me, guys. I'm a chef. You never intended to keep the, okay, well there you go then. This, I mean, it's not like blurting the secret if you never intended to keep it, I guess, maybe. Oh my god, you can't do that, Scout. I think the Scout, the poke command is broken from inside the ambulance. I'm gonna call it a wambulance. Bless you. That's the best, I swear. Adding Amber's sneeze is like the best thing ever. Am I happy with that? Almost. Almost! Almost. No. Oh my gosh, Wild! I was literally looking at that in that moment. Hi Wild, how you doing? It's nice to see you. Oh my gosh. Wild is here just in the right moment. We're just trash talking each other, like in a nice way. In a friendly, supportive way, like a bra. What in a Wild? How you going? How's things? What's cracking? Tell me the things. You know I'm gonna ask what you were doing in your stream today. I'm sorry I didn't catch you today. I try. But lately I've just found it really hard to get out of bed. Like, it's really bad. Just like, yes, I'm an adult and I choose not to get up on time. So I end up rushing a little bit in the mornings. How was your stream? Tell me, tell us, we are listening, mostly. Also, if Scout asks you to get him out of the ambulance, Wild, the answer is no, because his key is over there, he can't get out. Just more water streams and derping hard on farms. How are you derping? What were you doing that was like a hard derp? I'm curious to know. The thing is, your definition of like derping and mine might be, get it, wildly different. Yeah, I went there. You guys are like, oh my god, really, Kim? Is SD here? No, he'll be at work. He will be at work. It's just me on the server. Trying to get your storage room done. You tried to make farms. I know, not how to make. I know that feeling. I know that feeling. And it just, I don't know why it happens. It's just, it must be a survival thing, Wild, because like ordinarily you wouldn't make half of these farms. Like if you're just playing on your own and just doing small things, right, instead of streaming it, you would probably just make a farm that does what you need and just keep it really basic that way. But I don't know about you, but I tend to make farms I really shouldn't be making sometimes when I'm on survival, and it like almost always ends disastrously. You can't cut him out, Mama Sugar. The only way Scout can get out of the ambulance is through the jail guard. We need Peter Paul's jail guard account. That is the only way he can get out. He locked himself in there in a toilet train. He did it to himself. You know, we suffered through it. and he hid. So I think I'm okay with this. Kinda. It looks okay. One was a cow farm and the other was a kelp farm. Both useful, definitely. Well, kelp is good for fuel, right? I think, from what I recall. And the cow farm, obviously, food. What else? XP if you're gonna kill them. They look pretty. There's that. What else? They look pretty, and they look pretty. That's all I know about those kinds of things. I know kelp farms are pretty intense though, right? From what I remember. My survival, as you guys know, is very few and far between. Yes, that's better. That looks good. I'm okay with that. No, yeah, I can. Look at that. You made a circle. I obviously don't know how cars work. I don't know about that. I think that sounds like shots fired, Scout. Don't know how cars work. Please. Jamie, are you here? Can you bet for me? Quietly confident. I probably know more about cars than you do. More than just a pretty face, you know? More than just a pretty face. You can't get out, Scout. You can't get out. Jamie, you did hear your name. Scout's implying I don't know much about cars. Jamie, if you want to bet for me, you're welcome to. Oh my gosh, thank you, Wild, for the raid. I really appreciate that. Honestly, I cannot thank you enough for all the kindness you show me. Just the continuous support, I guess, is what's always really appreciated and always welcome with you. Thank you so much. We love our Wild. I know, Jamie, I'm just like, oh, shots fired, shots fired. That's fine. Let's keep Jamie busy. Place your orders now. Oh. Meanie. You're so kind. You're so kind. That is true, guys. COVID has affected not only me and my household, unfortunately. It's affected Jamie as well. And, so he decided to just go full send, and he's gone and made a whole skincare range. I'm not even kidding. And he's working on other products as well behind the scenes, which I get to be a tester for. We are guinea pigs. I mean, tester is probably the polite word, but we are, in essence, we're guinea pigs for him. But it really goes to show. Hi, Killer Pigeon! Your name is the best. Thank you for the follow. So grab a seat, get comfy. Feel free to lurk for a wee bit until you figure out that we're good doggos. It's nice to see you here, friend. Thank you very much. We've just gone full hustle in our house, I swear. But what I'm really proud of, I think, within New Zealand as well, is like we are not afraid of like rolling up our sleeves and hello, getting our hands dirty and really getting stuck in and just, you know, taking a really crap situation and trying to make it really good. I forgot to do something else this morning as well. I've just realized. Oh my goodness. It's right. I can fix it later. It's one thing to have like a big steaming pile of like turd dished up to you, but it's another to actually just stand up and go, okay, no, I got this. And keep on keeping on. And it's easier said than done. I can tell you that now. It's definitely easier said than done. But I like to think Kiwis are pretty creative with our survival skills, basically. And Jamie is not exempt from that. He's definitely rolled up his sleeves and he's got busy. You tweeted it. Did you tweet out for Jamie? That is so kind, Mama Sugar. You guys are the best, I swear. That's good. It's gonna make Jamie use Twitter more as well. You gotta go. You know, sometimes it's better the devil you know than the devil you don't, Jamie. So that's what I say about Twitter anyway. I also say that about my friends. Just quietly. That's what I refer to you guys. You guys, you know, the devil's a no. I'm kidding. What am I doing? Drinking. I need to drink actually. Guys, yesterday as well, Monica and I, if she's still listening, we worked on the emotes and fired them off. So they're all done, dusted, certified. And we stuck with the same emote artist as well, even though she's going through a rough patch. We still stuck with her, so I know you do, Jamie. I did. I saw that. I saw it with my eyeballs. I did. The more I spend on time, English. The more time I spend on Twitter, the more I enjoy it. But I think it's that whole thing. Literally, it's the devil I've chosen. So I guess I'm used to it a little bit. The song always makes me think of Subnautica, and I know I say that to you guys all the time. I wish I had time just to play games. I just don't have time to play games. I'm hustling so hard. Out of all the people in the world that I really want to tell, Meanie, you're the person I want to break the secret to the baddest, if that's even a word. Dracon, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. It's very kind of you. It's against Twitch rules to drink on stream. It's not actually technically against the rules, Odie. I think your actions on stream is what ends up being illegal. I did look into that. Cause like back when I was just doing this for a bit of fun, I think Nu was there one time and Nu tried to hit, like, it was really hard to keep my thoughts straight. I wasn't like drunk or anything, but I did have a glass of wine in stream. Oh, it looks good from this side. I like that. Oh my gosh. And as you guys know, I am quite partial to the odd glass of vino. She helped me keep it as linear as she could. That bit needs to be up a little bit. I think it's behavior. I think it's your behavior in stream. You have to forgive me. Oh my gosh. Wow. I am learning all the things today. I'm so glad strangers come in and tell me things I don't know. It's my favorite thing to do. What is our food today as well, Mama Sugar and Meanie? I have completely forgotten to tell everyone we are responsible hosts. There's something that I'm like really like proud of them. Of Meanie and Mama Sugar that they do for us, and they make sure they're just like honestly the best parents ever. They always make sure that we are fed. And as a responsible host here in my streams, I always make sure that you guys have something to eat, something to drink if you like. I have provided comfortable seating. It may not be ergonomic. Some people, you know, prefer to sit in ambulances. That's their prerogative. I'm not going to take it away from them. What have we got? Oh my gosh, we've got spice cake. I don't think I've ever had spice cake. And Meanie has bought us pizza. Are you kidding me? With pineapple and bananas. Meanie, did I tell you about the pizza I had one time? That was literally probably one of the best pizzas I've ever had. So they made like a normal pizza base, right? A thin crust. And then they put dulce de leche, right, on it. And then they put sliced banana. And then they put merengue on top. Oh my gosh. And then they like cooked in the oven. And like toasted the meringue, and then they sprinkled cinnamon and brown sugar on the top. Oh my god, it's like the best banana like pizza I've ever had, I swear. One of your favorite cakes is nutmeg cake. That's interesting, Kiwi girl. Nutmeg's an interesting one. Nutmeg is an in spice, not an on spice. So nutmeg is something, I think you can grate it and put it on coffee and stuff like that, but generally if you're going to use nutmeg, you use nutmeg in things, not on things. So I'm always kind of curious to see how people apply nutmeg. It's a bit nutty. Wow, yeah, we went there. Right, I am fairly confident. Oh, you're so skinny. Girl, you need some pies. Here we go. I fell off my tree. There we go. This bit needs to be a bit thinner. Like that, I guess. Put that there. If you please do. Please put it in the Omnoms channel. We like that kind of stuff, definitely. I don't always bake the things, but like I like reading it. That's something I haven't lost from my chef days. Oh. I like that arch actually. That turned out to be pretty cool. So I wonder, this needs to be longer. I'm literally just, I'll see if I can world edit this. Give me a go. Give me a second. Pause 1. All right, we're doing world edit on stream. I'm okay with this. And pause 2. And we're gonna copy this. And we're gonna move it this way, always looking above the horizon line is super important. And we're gonna move it like 3 blocks. And then I'm just gonna fill this in with my stick. And then that means we have to retexture this wee bit, but that's okay. Look how easy that was, guys. Oh my gosh. Oscar, you gave me such a fright. Oh, bless your soul. You are the best, I swear. You gave me such a fright. Oscar with the braid. Bro, what's cracking? I'll give you a second to catch up and end your session in bits and pieces. Guys, welcome in. Grab a seat. Get comfy. Guys, we are having a blast today. We're taking yesterday and we're turning it upside down. We're having a better day today than we had yesterday. How is everyone? How are you doing? How are you? Do you know what I just realized? I realized that my whole chat is just so super wrong. Who have we got? We've got Ribbon, we've got Joyce, we've got hi Rosie, how you doing? It's nice to see you. Sergeant is here. Thank you for the follow as well, Joyce and Sergeant. I appreciate that from both of you. You guys are in for a treat, I swear. We have so much fun here. We build good. Can I make that my thing, Mimi? We build good. I don't want that to be my thing. We are building an adventure map. Thank you so much. Oscar, what are you up to? It's not the Spanish Inquisition. What have you been doing? Oh my gosh. I know, still. I have been building a tree today. Mainly for tree. I think there's actually one other person I need to incorporate in this. So what I'm doing is just getting the shape down of a tree that's sort of blowing in the wind a little bit more. I know I kind of want to make it go over more, but I think we're sort of faffed enough with this. So as you know, I am making an adventure map. Thank you so much, guys, seriously. And as well, Ribbon, thank you for the follow. You're in for a treat. If you hang around, guys, we do have lots of fun. I'm gonna make this out of white concrete and wool, so I'm gonna texture it as well. The leaves, it's gonna be, we've had a request for a pink tree, so I'm probably gonna do pink colors and pink foliage in it. And then because the wind is blowing it, what I've decided is out this way, we're gonna have sort of like the leaves kind of trailing off a little bit and sort of just swirling in the wind a little bit. And we're gonna pop it over here. I've marked it with some diorite, as you can see, and we're gonna put foliage on the ground. I guess that reflects the color of this tree. It looks a bit Medusa-like, but I'm kind of okay with it. I think it looks all good, you know. Is she English? Yeah, I know. My English is actually terrible today. It certainly is. Diorite tree. Best things since sliced bread. I don't know why I chose to build in diorite. I just did. For whatever reason. I don't actually know. As we do. Oh, that's all good, Rosie. Thanks for being here. I actually appreciate that, the lurk. You had a great stream hanging out building on the unnamed kingdom of what? Oshkaria? Is that how you say it? Oshkaria? That's a cool name. That's actually a super cool name. Oshkaria. I'm trying to think what it makes me think of. It kind of, if you guys have seen The Dragon Prince, it kind of makes me think of that a little bit. Do I want this here? I think I do. So we're building trees. We've just literally spent the whole stream building this boy here. So you've got mac and cheese. Oh my goodness, Meanie. I don't know. If anyone wants to fight Meanie for a little bit of her mac and cheese, go for it. Rest in peace, friend. It was nice knowing you. Should probably stab you with her fork. Just gonna say that as well. So Oshkaria. It makes you well, like the name or the Dragon Prince? Oshkaria? Am I saying it right now? Oshkaria. I need to check out your mod. That's what I need to do. And I need to see you watch your dod. I think that's cool. That's actually really cool. That's a little bit better. This thing is just so bad. I look at this and I personally don't like it. But am I a good Twitcher? Yes, when people give me a fright, I twitch. Oh man, so how's everyone's day going anyway? Thank you for bringing a raid here. I really appreciate that. Thank you for feeling that my content is worth your community. That's really what gets me. For sure. Brush. No, I wanna nun this. none. So you could be a prince, but you're on a pauper's wage. Yeah, I know the feeling, right? I'm literally a bin chicken at the moment. And by bin chicken, I mean like if I see something in the fridge that my flatmates have left and they haven't eaten it, I'm just like, hey boys, do you mind if I eat that? And they're like, yeah, go for it. So I just like bin chicken the fridge. If you guys don't know what a bin chicken is, it's an ibis. Brush, and I highly recommend you go Google what an ibis is. It's a freaking scary looking, like 10 times the size of a seagull scavenger bird that lives in Australia, and it's vicious. It destroys picnics and just like lives out of rubbish bins. Sometimes I feel like a bin chicken. Oh, okay, let's put some. Anyway, so you guys are here. Thank you, Oscar. I do appreciate you guys are here right on time. I'm gonna try put the foliage on and put the leaves on and stuff, and then we're gonna cut the whole thing and we're going to paste it onto the mountain and then pop it on, and that will probably take us through to the end of the stream actually, so we've got a little bit of time to go. I believe in my ability to build this not as efficient as I can. It probably will take longer than I planned, so as usual. Okay, brush sphere. So what do we want this? Well, let's figure this out first. So we want pink things. We want this and we want this, and we don't want concrete, we want this. Don't know about this. Terracotta, we could do magenta, we could do purple, we could do that, we could do, I don't like the arrows. If you guys were going to make a pink tree, what blocks would you put in it? Obviously we'll do glass. I'll probably do 2 tones of glass, probably magenta and pink. I feel like the old hardened clays are a little bit, I don't know, a bit sort of champagne on a beer income. Hashtag credit card for life. Disqualified. I saw that one coming. Concrete and powder. I don't want to use concrete powder just for gravity, and I know that I'll stuff it up. Riven, I will literally end up with like concrete like all the way down here. I know me, and I know this will end up. What else? Like, I think we can. We do want the glass, and I did need my stick. Thank you, Meanie. Mama Sugar. I swear these guys just have too much fun with this. So. What? Roast some city chicken. Oh my gosh, the bin chicken. Can you eat ibis? Oscar? I don't know. I don't know. Can you eat a hamster? No one's ever told me if you can or you can't. I know it's a pet. It's a fat rat, right? Aren't they? Are they rodents? What's this? You have dirty tap water taste on liquid gold budget. Oh, city chicken is a pigeon. You can eat pigeons. I know you can eat pigeons, right? Roasted in chat as well. I quite like it. Right, concentrate. Brush sphere. If you guys, can I eat what? Can you eat a bin chicken? Can you eat ibis? Do people eat ibis? Stir on a spit tastes like chicken. Guys, hide your pets. Meanie's like in your region, literally. Hide your pets. Right, concentrate. We want pink. Wool. No. Oh, Kim. Pink wool. I have a better idea. Brush sphere, and we're gonna go diamond block, right? And then we're gonna go here. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna make it like 60%. We'll see how this is anyway. 60% diamond block and 40% air. And we're going to make the brush size not super massive. We'll do brush size like 3. So what we want to do is we want to mask only air. So it's only going to place those blocks on air. It's not going to be placed on this at all. I get the feeling it might be too big, but yeah, it's too big. It's a bit of trial and error to make sure you get the, I did this the wrong way, that's why. 20% diamond block, and there we go, and like 80% air. Like, guys, I trust me, okay? I will get this. You listened to a podcast the other day about what is considered meat and why we don't eat certain animals, and it's mainly because of society's view of said animal. No, you're not wrong. You need me after stream? Absolutely, Moni. This is too big. I actually need you as well. Guys, Moni, I've already promised everyone in stream you're going to put the hype train conductor on my top bar. That happened. Those words came out of my mouth. We'll try 90%. Yes, Moni, I can. Definitely. 100%. Are you okay? No, too far. I think we'll... I think it's too big. That's... Oh, do you know one of the hardest words to write in this game is literally undo. I believe her tree. If she's saying it in chat, it must be pretty serious, to be honest. Brush size 32 too. Could you imagine? So what I'm doing here is I'm putting leaves on Tree's tree. Guys, Tree Marie is the tree we're building for. Tree was beyond anything I could have ever asked for support yesterday. No, I think it needs to be bigger. Undo 3. And sometimes just when you have a really bad day, all you need is someone just to come along and tell you like, you're okay and you got this, and that was definitely yesterday. That's better. So if you're not sure what I'm doing, what I'm gonna do is, I wonder if it needs to be bigger. What I'll do is I will select the region and I will choose the diorite blocks, and what I'll do is I'll choose it and I'll swap them out and make some of them polished diorite and some of them probably concrete. I'm not sure what the other white block will be. It'll be something else. Emily! That's all good, Riven. I'll tell you what, keep an eye out. Maybe I'll tweet this tree out or something if you want. Feel free to, I'm just gonna plug myself. Have a look on my Twitter. I often post a lot of pictures. I need to do Twitter. I need to do all my socials today anyway. I hope you have an awesome day. Absolutely awesome. It was nice to meet you, Riven. Thank you for the follow as well. I appreciate that. Good night and sleep well. Be rested. And then what I'll do as well is I'll do the same command, but what I'll do is I'll make it so that it masks the diamond block, and it'll change the diamond blocks from diamond blocks, funny that, to whatever colors we're choosing. And as we know, Tree has requested, well, she was just like, you should make a tree, and then I was like, actually I would like to do that, and she's like, you don't have to do that, and I'm like, you're not my real mum, I'm gonna make a tree. So here we are making a tree for Tree. But this is actually a really good sort of quick, that needs to be a bit smaller, I wouldn't say a cheats way of doing it, but it's definitely that's better, a quicker way. Oh my god, Emily, really? Also, guys, if you're new here as well, Scout's locked in the ambulance. He locked himself in there. I have the master key. The only way he can get out is if Peter Paul comes here with his jail account. Just so you know, just in case he asks. Oh, you guys have encoding today, even better. So you can watch on whatever degree of quality you're asking. What I have to do is a little bit of faffing to make this. I need the brush to be a bit smaller there. Yeah, that's a bit better. Needs to be smaller. Okay, and I'm just getting the big stuff done first, and then once the big stuff is done, oh, chat is moving. Oh my gosh, Poe, oh, I love you so much. How are you doing? Oh, it makes me happy to see you. Are you good? Tell me what you've been doing, Poe. You're staying out of trouble, first of all. Are you staying out of trouble? If you're not, that's okay. We won't hold it against you. Oh, it's a little bit high. That's okay. We can just punch that out. And you're on your phone now. That's all good. You were muted 2 hours ago. Oh, you probably said something you shouldn't have. That would be my guess, my friend. Ems, how are you doing today? How's your day going? Guys, if you didn't know, Emily is my real life sister. She is the youngest child. I'm gonna be nice today. That's all good. Thank you. Oh, you're all good. No, guys, also, look, seriously, I didn't even shout out for Oscar. Please, if someone could please do a shout out for Oscar. Seriously, he is just honestly one of just the best, I swear. Just, I can't even word right now for you. I'm sorry. I kind of lost my words. You should definitely give Oscar a faro. That's too small. It does need to be 2. Okay, this is where it gets a little bit tricky. So we want to pull these out this way. Do you see what I'm doing? Do you see what I'm doing? You're good. You're just tired from your family reunion yesterday. What is with it? I swear, the family reunions, we had one on Saturday. It was my grandparents' 60th wedding anniversary. And you're not wrong, Poe. They are intense. Especially when you're just sitting there just like trying to will your sister not to say like silly things and she ends up saying silly things. Thank you so much, Oscar, honestly, and Ruler, who's already taken off as well with raids today, and Wild. You guys are the best. Absolutely the best, and I really appreciate it. And I think the crossover is really interesting that that a lot of the people that hang out here also hang out with Oscar and Ruler. Their crossover, like, always really it's very humbling to think of. So, oh, emotions. Yucky. Yucky, yucky, yucky. Moni, you've also got me a little bit worried about you. I'm kind of just like, I need to finish this tree like now, like really fast to get it done. It's not quite that bad, guys, but the other thing with trees as well is, I need to do a bigger brush now, I'll do like brush size 4, is you need to have a lot of air blocks. This might be a bit, oh no, that's good. You need to have a lot of air blocks, and if you don't have air blocks, it doesn't make it as realistic as it could be. Yeah, make it a bit more tree-like down here. There we go. Some more leaves on this bad boy. Who calls trees bad boys? You're okay? Are you sure? Oh no, your morning has been ugh as well. Looking forward to Alice cross country. Oh, Ems. It actually feels like everyone's having pretty average days today. Tree's having a pretty crappy day. We had to give her internet hugs as well. I'll give you another internet hug. Tree as well. Moni's having a crap day. Yesterday was a crap day. Lee's having a crap Monday if he's still hanging out. I bet you they're all spending time in a after dark chat. I swear they're just talking dirty, getting it out of their system or whatever. Something along those lines anyway. I'm sorry, Ems, as well, that you're having a crappy day. That sucks. That's super sucky. Oh. Today sucks big time. You drank before you even got to the reunion. It was your granny's sister's birthday, but your nieces and nephews are getting so big. This everyone grows up like really quickly, right? Really quickly. Oopsies. Oh, did I click twice? I must have. Okay. No, redo, and then I want to get one again here as well and put one in here. Oh, actually, no, they can stay like that. What? This is where it gets a bit tricky. This is where I need to do a bigger brush, but with more air, I think, is where I'm gonna 10%. This might not work. I actually feel like I probably need to do this bit by hand. My hair is like so fluffy today. Yeah. I mean, I could do that, actually just break it by hand. Might just do that. Is it time to go to the toilet, guys? Does anyone else need to go to the bathroom? Do you guys want to take a toilet break? Should we do that? Bodies suck too. You're not wrong, Mama Sugar. You're not wrong. You are not wrong. I was just, that sounded like newt. Am I right? You're 38. Poe, you and I are almost the same age. You're a little bit older than me, but you're not too far away. I think you and I are very similar ages. I think I need to make this 95% air, 5% diamond block, and then body, oh, because I'm holding the wrong thing. And then guys, you're in the restroom right now. Poe, guys, Poe's in the loo. What? What? Is that real? Money? When are you gonna cry? Thank you so much. Why? It's real. That's all good. Oh, money. I think I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Poe. I can't help it. That's really generous. Oh my god, money. I feel like I think I need to take a break. Are you guys okay if I take a break? Oh, money. That's not how this works, money. That's not how this works. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's not how this works. Guys, I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna go take a break and I'm going to Poe, I'm just so happy you guys are here. I swear I need to turn the camera off. Let's look at this incredibly average tree. I'm so sorry. There goes my emotion. This tree is gonna look good when it's done, I promise. Thank you so much, Moni. I'm literally gonna think I'm gonna just, I need to walk away for 2 seconds. Tree and Poe. Can you two please be in charge of chat while I take a break? Guys. Tree and Poe. Now, no, don't let Scout out of the ambulance. Whatever happens, he can't get out. I have the key. He cannot get out unless Peter gets here, okay? Guys, Tree and Poe is in charge. I'm going to leave them. What they say goes. What they want happens in chat. What they say goes. Okay? I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Guys, I hope you didn't let Scout out. Oh my goodness. Tree is being naughty and Poe is letting it happen. Oh my goodness. Tree, you're supposed to be in charge. Oh my god. I'm literally gonna cry again. Gave a sum to the jail guard that we need to get to get Scout out of his ambulance. He locked himself in. Scout is not out. If he gave you a fake key or a fake him or a fake whatever I saw, it's not. The only way he can get out is if the jail guard comes and gets the key and lets him out. It's the only way. No! Shut up. Oh my god. I can't breathe when you guys do this to me. Money. Oh, I'm shaking. Crap. I can't breathe, Mama Sugar. Did I leave the heater on? No. Far out. Money. Oh my goodness. Are you actually serious? Yeah, you're actually serious. Oh my goodness. Tree, okay, Tree, you are not going to be left in charge ever again. Ever again. Poe, you are too nice and you are too kind to these people. They took advantage of your kindness and they got up to mischief. Oh my goodness. Poe, you've broken my trust. Tree gave out 5 tier 1 gifted subs. Are you kidding me? Kitty treat. I did see the kitty treats as well, Mama Sugar, just so you know. I have not forgotten that one as well. Emily also redeemed Bean Boozled here, so I picked 2. You didn't warn me. You told me. So I picked 2. I'm gonna cry. Thank you, Kiwi Girl. Tree. Kiwi Girl. What? Wild? Are you actually kidding me? Wild. You're as bad as the others, I swear. I mean, I love you, but I also don't love you. And Lee, of course, Lee. Of course. I expect you to be in the thick of everything. Honestly, Wild started the train, it's her fault. And so Tree got her new tier badge. Emotion. As innocent as always. Yeah. Do you think I've forgotten about yesterday, Mama Sugar? I have not. Money, you're still going. You stop. You're gonna get in trouble. I'll tell someone. Tree, congratulations on your new bit badge. I think that is incredible. Guys, if you have a look, that doesn't matter. Mum, I'm being serious. I'm pointing at you with my pen. Tree with 5k. If you guys have a look down in the About tab under the stream, you'll see I have had my flatmate Jamie make these panels for me, and to acknowledge you guys that get tier badges, because that's incredible. And if you're not here, you're not in a stream, I don't want anyone to ever not see that you like the kindness that you guys you can. I need a rolling pin. I need a rolling pin like right now. I don't want you guys to ever feel like I've forgotten or I haven't thought about it. And every time I update the panels, you remember I'm reading that too, and you know, I see what people do. Money. I'm gonna have to change something. I don't know what. My friendship with you. This needs to be a bit thinner. I feel like. Oh my god! I'm literally like this close to crying. Are you serious? A level 3 hype train, guys? A toilet train. You leave from meeting, come back. I know, Jamie. And do you know who's responsible this time? I know, Wild. Of course, and others as well. You're heading to bed as well. Good night, Sergeant. Thanks for hanging around. I'm super sorry about the the chaos that happens. Like, I try to pick people that I feel would be like really good about this. You know I do, Wild. You know I do. You were the first friend I made in Dogcraft, so you know the our friendship goes a bit deeper than you know steamrolling trains through my stream. That's really hard to say. I know I've gone bright red as well. I can feel it. Tree told us, and I said everything. Yeah, but like, as in, like, I know. That's the point. If someone's in charge of the chat, like, you know, what they say goes. Like, genuinely. But I kind of had a little bit more faith in her to be a little bit better behaved. I think for new people here, it's probably a little bit intimidating to like, hey, you're gonna be in charge, and they're like, where Tree's just like, yeah, full sense. I'll do what I want. She does like this as well. Thank you so much, Tree with 100 and Monty 3 T1 gifted subs. Who did that go to Voiceless Bedwater, UK Phil into Nemesis? Oh my god, I cannot deal. Oh my goodness. Money, I will time you out. I will actually time you out. Thank you so much. God. Thank you so much. Oh my god. Oh, Mama Sugar. I'm totally gonna cry. Oh fuck. I just said the F word. I said truck. Seriously guys, what the crap? What the crap? No one, I never see this anywhere else in anyone else's channels. It only happens here. It only happens here. We're the home of the toilet train. You guys just love it for whatever sick reason that you I'm gonna try to build through it. Thank you. Oh my goodness. I can't even keep up, I swear. Tree with 400, Money with like 1,100,000 bits. Kiwi girl, you honestly, I can't thank you guys enough for what you do. I swear, it just, guys, we keep getting bigger and we're just going onwards and upwards, and I can't even England. Oh, I'm gonna cry. Thank you so much. Money with 1,000 bits, Tree with 1,000 bits, Kiwi girl with another 200. Oh my gosh. I swear the heater is still on. I know it's not, but it feels like the heater is still on. That's a little bit better. I know, you know, every time RTA pops back in chat, just things fall over. That's why you're called RTA Chaos. Do you know who started it? RT? It was Wild. Wild's gonna be our conductor. So Scout's still in there. Yeah, Scout's still in there. RT, do you see? Oh my gosh! Guess what? Me too. Me too. Me too. Me too. I had no idea you guys were going to end up being like this awesome. I knew you guys were going to be awesome. That was never like up for debate. It was more like I had no idea that our community would just end up being like this absolutely stupidly awesome. Like I know every community has its strengths and you know, weaknesses and stuff like that, but I swear we have more strengths than we have anything else. And the best thing is it's just so, I can't even word it, like open and encompassing, and oh my god, Moni, I'm gonna kick your butt. I called Moni, guys, from the toilet, literally, just to make sure she was okay. This, do you know what? You're not wrong, Mama Sugar, and I wouldn't expect any less from you guys as well. Like, I know for a fact you guys are just... Okay, does that look like the tree is blowing? Do you see what I was trying to do now, guys? Do you see what I've tried to build for you guys during this chaos? I swear. RT, you need to keep your name Chaos. Emily, I will eat your RT. Are you kidding me? 13% level 5? Oh my gosh. Does it actually tree? I'm gonna eat 2 bean boozled for you, Ems. I really hope they're not average because... Oh, far out, yuck. They're both the same. Oh, yuck. Oh, yuck. That's so gross. Okay, then. That's so gross. Oh, God. I would rather eat a sour lolly than do that again. If someone wants to Google what the peach and speckled ones were, that's so gross. Your hair is teal? I would love to have teal hair. I'm just not brave enough to do that. 12 seconds, guys. No, I'm not going to. Thank you so much. You guys are insane and this is such a good way and I really appreciate it. Thank you, RT, as well. It's done. Level 5 hype train. You guys are so crazy. Thank you so much. So from the heart of my bottom, I really appreciate it. Oh. No, I promise, RT, I won't cry. I did my crying yesterday. I cried, seriously, I cried 7 times yesterday. It was something ridiculous like that. I think I'll pull this out a little bit further. Now, what we have an issue. I have many issues. This issue is... So who got it? Tree got it. I thought Wild was gonna get it. Oh my gosh. Guys, if you've got hype emotes, please put them in chat. I would love to see them. We're gonna do this until I can get mine are coming. They've been commissioned. We're just waiting. If you have hype emotes, please put them in. I know I've got like a metric ton. They are the best as well. Whose hype is that? Ree's, okay, a Ree's and a Jeff and a Moo, okay, and a Sketch and a Looney, okay, and a Drath, okay, and a Maz, okay. I'm just gonna put everyone's in. Money! Hi Z Miner as well, guys. No, someone did that. I think Peter put over a couple of dollars one day. Literally, it's like a buy more tissues, so I don't need any tissues. Right, we need to get this tree done. We're running out of time today. Emily, that's so untasty. I was stuck in my teeth as well. It tastes like... What is it? Hype blob. Money, it looks like you. Just gonna build this in by hand a little bit there. Right. I think I'm pretty happy. Let's look at it from this side. Mama Sugar yells at me for faffing. Yep. Oh, we forgot this side, guys. Okay. Let's go this way. How you doing in the ambulance, Scout? You good? You got enough oxygen in there? Are you thinking about, you know, decisions you've made and consequences of your actions for like hiding? During for hiding during a toilet train. I love it so much. I swear, we are the home of the toilet train, and I could not be any more proud of you guys for that. If you guys don't know what a toilet train is, you just missed it. This song, I don't know what it is. And who have we got as well? We got the Switch Witch. Thank you for the follow. It's nice to see you. It's nice to meet you. You are under no obligation at all to talk if you don't feel comfortable. We appreciate you being here. Thank you for following. Guys, as well, if there's anyone in chat that's lurking, I'm not saying this to call you out. No, me neither, I'm a sugar. If you're lurking, I appreciate that and I want to thank you and not to call you out. And if you want to hit that follow button, feel free to do it once I have ended the stream. And I always keep that confidential. The people that follow outside of stream, I never share who it is. Because I understand not everyone wants to chat. Some people just enjoy the background noise or the building and stuff like that. And Mr. Marcoy, you scared the crap out of me. Oh, my poor tummy. I'm gonna get an ab workout, guys. Every time that someone comes in, it gives me a raid, it gives me the heck. Welcome, Mr. Marcoy, and everyone that came with you. I appreciate that. This must mean it's getting a little bit late, right? Bless you. I think we should put a couple up here as well. What do you reckon, Tree? I think that is awesome that your hair is turquoise as well at the moment. It's not gonna stay turquoise. You wanted a pink tree, so I mean, if you want, I can make it this color because it would kind of suit the snow. If you want, I'm happy to do that. Mr. Marcoy as well. Before I forget my manners, I tend to do that. All the vlogs. How was your stream? What did you get up to? Thank you so much, friend. I really appreciate that. An ice tree? I could do an ice tree. And Jamie, of course. Oh, a scout! Oh my gosh, I associate that name with Jamie. I've still got the key, Scout. Sorry. Tell us what you're doing, Mr. Marcoy. Would love to know about it. For sure. For sure. I don't know about... Do you reckon an ice tree would work, guys? I mean... It wouldn't not work. Kind of makes sense though. It looks like a bit of a mess, but it's not, as you guys can see. It's blowing in the wind. It actually looks alright from there. This bit's... Oh, it can go up. No, I think I'll get rid of that one and that one and that one and that one. Stop poking me, guys. Whatever color. I think we should... I think I'm just going to leave it like that. Otherwise, I would spend a long time getting the diamond blocks right. And I just don't want to spend too long doing it. We are running out of time today. It's almost lunchtime in New Zealand, which I'm pretty excited about. Also, I have no food in my house. I'm not even kidding. Oh, if I put... Could I use snow? Let's try. Replace diamond block with diamond block. Oh. Now, bear with me because the taste, Emily, in my mouth is so gross. I see that, Mama Sugar. I see it. And I hope it. I see it. It's not going to give me a fright. We're still going to keep it diamond. I'd say probably about 40% diamond block. I hope you spelled it wrong. Walk away. You didn't. I'm glad it didn't work. Do you want to build a snow cone? Good, Mama Sugar. Good. For whatever reason. The bots are actually down this morning. And I had to fix that before I started. What else do we want? Do you want snow? Snow. What is it? Is it snow block? It is. But we'll just do a little bit of this one. We'll do like 10% snow block. 10%, so 50%. What else do we want? We want cyan. Cyan something. Cyan wool. But we'll just do 10% of that one as well. 10%. What else goes with diamond block, guys? What else? Yeah, I'll do the glass. The glass is kind of going to be more trailing off though. Well, we'll do a cyan stained glass, but we'll just do like a 5% of that one. 5%. So what have we got? 50, 55. So we've got 45%. So we'll do 5%, 5%. 5% will go white stained glass. Where am I looking? There, white stained glass. So what have we got? 10, 40, 50. We've got 60 with 40% less. Glass. Oh my gosh, this is even better. Mr. Markway said we need hugs today. I swear this chat just fell over. The chat has fallen over quite a few times today. I wouldn't change you guys, don't get me wrong at that one, but definitely Tree needs hugs, Money needs hugs, Mama Sugar needs hugs. Meanie always needs hugs, even if she says she doesn't need them. I sure as eggs need hugs. Cyan, Terra, what about terracotta? Well, let's just do that. Well, let's just do this and have a look at it. We'll do 40% is probably a bit much, but we'll figure it out. So 40, 45. That's supposed to be 5%, isn't it? So 5%, 10, 20, 30, 40. I can't count. 50, 60, 65, 70. Okay, we've got 30% somewhere. So we'll add 10% on there. And then we're at 10% there. So 50, 70, 90. There we go. What do you guys reckon? I mean, I kind of like it. I don't not like it. Dark prismarine I think would be too dark. Asking a mum. That's usually how it works, Mama Sugar, right? I'm good, Mr. Markway. I'm actually doing okay. Thank you for asking. I just noticed the Northern Star actually in the background there. That's kind of cool. I'm doing all good actually. Better than yesterday. So Mama Sugar as well. Tried to change the subject this morning when I was talking to her. Tree, do you like this or do you want like more glass? It looks like candy, it does, Poe. I'm so happy you're here as well. It's so nice to see you. I love my Poe. Just even better because, you know, it means I'm glad that you can like spend time with me here as well, because I think it makes it better like when I'm in cruise chat as well, that, you know, you kind of know me-ish kind of because you've seen me. So to be honest, Mr. Markway, it was just like random anxiety that came out of nowhere, and today I'm doing my best. I'm sorry, is that bean boozled my sister gave? So disgusting. Oh, it's cloudy with a chance of hugs. Oh, blue eyes. Oh my gosh, Kiwi girl. Yes. Yes. Okay, so let's pull this down to back to 10. And 10 and 40. Blue ice is such a good idea. I forget it's a thing. I never build with it. So 40, 50, 60, 65, 70. So we've got 30% left. This might be a bit high, 30%. What do we say? Blue ice. Is it just called blue ice? Did I just lose my percents? Oh, I did. So it's 30%. Is it just called blue ice? That's very blue. If you like it, I will do it. If you think and you want a bit more dark, I can do that. I can definitely do that. Do you like the blue ice though? Let me know now. So I think we'll pull it down to like 20% and then we'll do 10% dark prismarine is what has been. I'm gonna type it out because I don't want to lose. Do you want the dark prismarine? Is it packed? Oh, do you want packed blue? I can change it to packed blue. That's not a block. Why are you not a block? Is it packed? Minecraft. What's it called? Is it not called packed blue ice? Oh, okay, that's alright. What do you guys think? Is it just called packed ice? Okay, thanks. Thanks. You tell me, Tree, because I mean it's your tree. Oh, it's called packed ice. Okay, let's try that. I think I like the packed ice better than the blue ice, definitely. What do you reckon? Ah, no! No to the pain, but yes, Poe, to having a big sleep. We love you so much. You're always welcome here, Poe. The door is always open for you. Always. Good day, bad day, ugly day. It doesn't matter. You're always welcome here, Poe. Always here. Right, lip gloss. Mmm. Hershey lip gloss. Okay, so we got pause 2 over there. So now we're gonna go position 1. This is sort of where it gets to the point of no return. Unfortunately, was the edge of my, so here, pause 1. And now what we're gonna do, I'm gonna come over here so we can see it. What's this? The color regular prismarine. I can indeed undo. Just prismarine. Is that what it's called? Just prismarine? Is that what you're wanting? Or dark prismarine. I personally like the dark prismarine, but it's up to you. You tell me. Oh, thank you, Mr. Marco. I did see a message as well. That is also true, guys. Twitch Prime is something excellent. You get a free sub per month to your favorite streamer. Always, Poe, of course. If you need hugs, you just come hang out here. I swear, honestly, we can give like normal hugs. We can give social distancing hugs. Mr. Markway is good at those. So I've learned. So, oh, the emotion in my throat. Dark Prismarine. Hi, King D. What's cracking, buddy? How's things? What's crack-a-lackin'? Dark Prismarine. Okay, we're leaving it like that. We're gonna replace diorite with diorite, but we're gonna put percents in here. So we're gonna do like 70% diorite, and then we'll try something like 30% polished diorite. And see if that makes any difference. It made like almost no difference. This is the, do you see? That's the polished and that's the normal diorite. I think if we were looking in, oh yeah, I'm touching my hair too much and I'm stretching this, I'm tired. I think that's when we start getting into the stage of, it's kind of not gonna see it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, mushroom stem, Mr. Markway. Let me read your message though. I'd like to read that out. Mr. Markway says, I feel that, Kimmy. I have plenty of intense paranoia, which I can usually handle all the time, but I also have such bad anxiety, and when something makes me anxious, it tickles my paranoia, and that tickles my anxiety. Yeah, it is a circle. You're not wrong. It is a circle, is a vicious cycle. They go hand in hand, and I am totally aware of that. I'm really lucky in the fact I don't have. Oh, there's no percent on that. That's probably half the issue. Let me just try that. There we go. That's a bit better. I'm kind of blessed in that respect that I don't have that element to my anxiety. Normally it's pretty good actually. We'll try 10% of that, and she wants mushroom stem, and then 20% mushrooms. Mushroom stem. How do you like that? It kind of works. I feel like we need more of it. Less diorite, more of it. The baby is sleeping. Even better. Babies are cute when they're unconscious because they're sleeping. I should clarify. I need to think about what I say before I say it. That's good. Wow, change the subject. Did we put a percent on that? We did. I think it needs to be less diorites. Maybe if we just do 50% tree. Do you want another block in there? Then we could do 20%, 50, what do we got, 70, 30%. That's a bit more mushroom stem if you like that. It's a little bit hard because all of these blocks are do you see? I could change the slabs to be, it's gonna feel heavily, what I'm trying to say, it's gonna feel heavily diorite because I have used diorite slabs and stairs to texture. I kind of like this. Do you reckon we should just paste it in? Bone block could do? Don't know about bone block. We could try. Well, let me Let me clear this. So what am I doing? I'm undoing, and then I'm gonna go. Do you want mushroom stem and blown block? It took out the percent, didn't it? It does when it auto finishes. It removes whatever is at the start of the chain because it. No. My personal opinion is no to the bone block. It's too smooth and there's not enough texture to it. I think the mushroom stem is probably flat enough as well. Is Odie still here? Sweet baby Jesus. Oh my god. You gotta take that in context, Molly, as well. In context. No, my god! Mama Sugar, please tell me that you, yeah, it is too harsh. Please tell me that you clip that with context, because that's really important. You finished work, Odie? Let's change the subject. Okay, time set, 1500. Right, yeah, dark, there we go. I think this texture pack doesn't show any color at night time, which is okay. I'm okay with this. I think what I wanted to do is add like a couple of like boopy doops. I don't think that's going to work exactly like that, but you know, a couple of light sources to this. Halo. I hope you did seriously clip that with context, because otherwise I'm dead. Dee. I hope you're having a good day though, King D. It is genuinely, when I say this, I'm being very serious. It is actually a good thing when your baby goes to sleep, or when any baby goes to sleep. I think we can probably just put sea lanterns, right? And carpet. I don't know about white carpet or grey carpet, but I know we need light in here regardless of what we're doing. Well, maybe not. I have a better idea. Let's put the tree in place and then figure out the lighting, because there's no point doing it here. Right. Can I cut it? I can. Not. Do you know what I just realized, guys? I missed the whole end of it.
Hey. How you doing?
Peter, are you here, or is someone trolling? Peter is here. Hi, Peter. How you doing? Oh my god, Scout's about to jump down your throat in 2 seconds. Give him a minute. Peter, how are you doing? Peter, so we told Scout that, oh, whoops. You know what I realized I forgot to do? So that needs to be that, and then I need to set my region properly. Poor Scout he locked himself in an ambulance, right? When we had a hype train. I don't want to just have outright sea lanterns, Mama Sugar, in the trees. I think I'm going to put it in position, and then I'm going to have a look and see. Can we see? Mushroom stem, bone block. It needs to be this one. Is it that? Yeah, that's the one. I realized like I missed like this whole end. This whole end of the build, so my bad. So what I said, Peter, just since you're here, is that the Scout cannot get out of the ambulance until the jail guard lets him out, because he locked himself in. I have the key. The key is over there in an item frame, if you can see it. That's the only way he can get out. He has tried magic, he has tried coercion, he has tried bribery, he has tried magic, he has tried teleporting, he's tried everything. Yes, Monty. Yes, we are, because chains would be amazing. Sideways chains, yeah, with lanterns hanging off them. You see what I'm thinking? You're picking up? What do you mean bad luck? Well, Peter, you've got the jail guard account, and the only way I told Scout that he can get out is, I'm just gonna figure out where my mouse is, which is there. Copy. I'm gonna copy it instead of cutting it. And the idea is to paste it over here. So let's just do it. The jail guard did get gifted a sub. That was so funny. Oh my god, I was laughing so hard with that one. So the only way he can get out, and it's up to you if you want that to happen or not. I want the tree on the ledge here, tree. Tree, I want your tree here. Paste. Oh, we're gonna have to fix it a little bit. That's all good. This is his final home. Yeah, that looks cool there. That looks cool. We could do several of these trees. I don't know, Odie. I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea. Odie, that's a bizarre question. I feel like you have too much time on your hands. Do you know what I could do? I could just paste it a little bit lower, right? We're almost done with this. Excuse me, we are almost done with this. Whew. Today has definitely been a better day than yesterday, that's for certain. Yeah, no, Mama Sugar, that's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, oh, brace yourself, guys. I can hear Odie just like licking his finger and turning the pages. Oh, you can't do that anymore, can you? It is unhygienic. I mean, you can do it if you want to, you shouldn't. And my other idea was just to spam a butt ton of purple flowers on the grass. So I'll probably change up some of the stone for grass like that. Just do like little pockets. That looks so cool. Do you make sense? Yes, you do. Do you make sense here? Somewhat, no. How long have we got? Mama Sugar turns into a pumpkin in 9 minutes, guys. So I think what we might have to do is just finish this next stream and then figure out what else we're gonna do. I've really enjoyed making this tree for you. I really have. Thank you so much for the inspiration and paying for it. Honestly, paying us so far forward. I cannot thank you enough for your support yesterday and today. We need to light this up for sure. Do we want wait, oh, anyone seen an ambulance? Yes, actually, Jalgard, I'm so glad you're here. The key is over here. Give me just a second. I will I'll go get it for you, and I'd like to hand it to you if that's all good. Give me just a second. I'm really glad you're here, Jalgard. Someone's been trapped in an ambulance for 2 hours and 50 minutes. The poor guy. I have to break the tree to get it out. So I have the key here. Where can I meet you? Are you fine if I I'm just gonna go over to the inn over here if that's all right. I'm assuming this is somewhere that you can park up. I'm not sure where you are. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. This poor guy, he's probably gonna be dehydrated. So I'm just gonna put the key over here if that's all right. And if you have, I can't put the key there either. Oh, we have an issue. I can't put the key. Scout can't get out. What are we gonna do? Scout, are you gonna have to stay in the ambulance until the next stream? I feel like he is. Uh-oh. Guys, we have an issue. I knew the server was just catching up. It's fine. Wasn't worried at all. Okay, so I think Kiwi Girl would have something to say if you took an angle grinder to her inn. Okay, so thank you very much. If you don't mind, Jalgard, I'd appreciate if you pick up the key from here. Yes, Scout might be a little bit dehydrated, so you might have to apply first aid by. Oh, that looks cool, right? Oh, I just had an idea. Oh, I just had a really good idea. I had an idea is probably not a good idea. I'm just gonna get rid of that key. So the key, Scout, you let me know when you're out, okay? I just had an idea of taking this tray and copying it and pasting it.
Stop it.
Oh my gosh!
Get some help.
And pasting it 90 degrees, I know, Mama Sugar. I just got an idea because if you look at it from above, okay, I'm literally gonna wait for the server to catch up and I'm gonna jump into spectator mode. If you look at it from above, and if you imagine this is 1/4 and then I pasted it this way, and this way, how cool would that be, right? That would look awesome. The server is definitely having a moment. I think the server doesn't like it when, there we go. When I teleport quickly. Okay, I promise! Okay, no more building today. I'm done with the building, guys. What do you reckon? I think gonna cut that one out over there and I'm gonna paste them over here. Just so it's out the way a little bit. I think I'll paste it over the ocean. Over the ocean, there we go. Just so I have a paste minus here. Just so I have a copy of it. I think it's actually put the idea on a post-it note. It's all good. Mama Sugar, I'm sure I'll think of it at some point. I just gotta wait for the server to catch up a little bit. There we go. It's over there? Is that where I pasted it? Fine, that's where I can stay. That's all good. So let's go back up to the hill. I turned the render distance right down, didn't I? There we go. That looks really cool. Tree, I like your tree. I have an idea. Times it. 12,500. And the server catches up. Guys, we need to pay it forward. We need to find someone to raid. We need to pass on the consideration and the love and the support that you guys have here. And we need to go find someone to give it to as well. This is the whole part of it. Because it... Mama Sugar is mopping? I am totally okay with that. Oh my gosh. Mama Sugar, if you want to mop like anytime, you are so totally welcome to do that. I think that's a great idea. I think I'll look at it from this angle. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do, that'll do, that'll do. Do you know what else I'm gonna do? I'm totally gonna turn off the camera so you can't see me. I hope. Double check it. Yeah, okay, good. You can't see me. Thank you so much for today. I cannot even word my gratitude and honestly the love and the support, and honestly every day, guys, we get a little bit bigger. It's just so good and so amazing. You guys just make it worth getting out of bed every single day. Every day. Every single day. She totally does look like an ice princess. I'll take some screenshots anyway and I'll send it to you. I'm not sure when I'll do that, Tree. Put it on ice, pun intended, because I will totally I know I'll forget. Congratulations to everyone that leveled up on their tier badges. That is insane. And the participation on the hype train. I was gonna say you have to let him out before I end the stream. You think you found him? He's knocked out, so let me bring him to the hospital with haste. But where can I find an ambulance? Oh wait, I am in one. Yes, Mama Sugar. Yes, yes, yes. Guys, who are we raiding? Who is live right now? Who can we go pass on the inspiration to? Mute that tab. We got Hot Dish, we got Chicky, we got Jono, Sketch, Eugens, who else we got? Chiquita, Stenos, Nico. Oh my gosh, there's so many people. Meanie. You guys are awesome, I swear. He's gonna make it. Oh, thank God. Silly boy. This Scout, I hope that teaches you not to lock yourself in an ambulance next time we have a toilet train. The thing is, you are the toilet train and the toilet train is you. Don't quote me off that one. Holy smokes, guys. Alright, I'm gonna pick someone to raid and we're gonna pay it forward. If you guys don't know, it is. I can't believe I said that. It is hashtag Kimspiration. You can put whatever emotes you have on that, whatever suits you, whatever you feel like. If you have emotes, if you do, you don't, whatever, it's okay. I don't even have my own emotes yet, so. Jono and Sketch both are not family friendly, so perhaps maybe we'll I don't know. Let me get my book out. Guys, whatever you do this evening as well, take it easy. Take care. Be good to yourself. Brush your teeth. Whatever works. What else? We haven't been over to Sketch for 2 weeks. Sketch is not family friendly. But hi Beer, how you doing? You gotta sneak them in. Who's Kara? Kara Corvus. I don't know her. Oh, Beer, you're awesome. She's speedrunning Minecraft. You kidding me? Shall we, guys? Okay, we're gonna head over there. Kara Corvus, definitely. Right, let me sort my jazz out. Remember, guys, hashtag Kimspiration and just pass it on to her. Like, make it known. You know, say hi. Send the love, pay it forward, and all that goodness. You guys are the best, absolute best. Remember, I'm on Discord if you need it. You are not alone. Remember that. If you're having a crap day, seriously, don't have a crap day by yourself. Come have a bad day with us, I swear. Until next time.